We are all defending his ex. And don't listen, bro. This is the harsh reality. Be truthful here as well.
Call me that. What?
Your mama, is that your name?
Yeah.
Okay, your mama.
Well, I might even rise up a couple people just to see what they have to say. Um, because bro, we don't. Today is a serious subject. We're not accepting any trolls on here to come and talk shit. Like we're not doing any of that. So let me see if there's anyone that can rise up. You know what? To be fair, how many we got in there? You know what? To be honest, we was meant to have Wiley on here today as well. Earlier on, I spoke to Wiley for an hour. He said he was gonna come on here. He's in Dubai at the moment right now, so I think the timing is all wrong and shit. But it was mainly gonna be we was gonna Wiley was meant to be the main topic that we was gonna discuss. We was gonna discuss Wiley's issue. That's what we was actually gonna discuss today. But then I contacted well, Octavian contacted me earlier on, and then we spoke, and then he was like, oh, he wants to come and talk on here, innit, and he wants to see what you lot are saying. So I was like, okay, cool. He knew what he was walking himself into, but at the end of the day, let me rise up. Okay, I've got one person that wants to rise up. Let's see what you have to say. All right, DK.
Yo, Az, what you saying?
Yeah, go on. You requested, innit? Let's see what you have to say.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This had to be in a very, very triggering space, bro. Like, I know what kind of space you used to host before in it. Like, it was fun and all that, just hearing that whatever it was in it. But, bro, this is big. Like, this is triggering, bro. Like, there's a lot of sort of victims here, and they're gonna think after hearing what Octavian had to say, it's bro, it's mad. Like, firstly, for one, Octavian's got an impending investigation going on. So for him to come into a space which is recorded is mad in itself. Like, I don't know what was going through his mind. I don't know what kind of logic, what his process, what his brain processed, what it was. I don't know, but bro, it's crazy. And two, I don't want to stick it on you like that, bro, but it's just, I think having a platform like this with him speaking on something very sensitive like this is probably not the best move. Do you know what I mean? It's not even me coming on as me being a hater.
No,
Do
it's
you know
not
what I'm
even
trying to
that.
say?
I even announced it was going to be a serious one today. Today is going to be a serious topic that we're talking on today because it's been on the news. And as I said, that's what my space is about. We talk on topics that are, not everyone wants to hear. That's why I let people know if you don't like it, then don't listen. Like before when we was talking about non-league players, yeah, obviously you can't compare that to this. This is something else. But what would I say? If you don't like it, just don't listen to it. No one is pandering to anyone. No one is co-signing anything. I'm giving you guys the chance to express yourself and talk your mind to him. No one is here. I didn't bring him on here for him to apologize to you. He said he wants to come and speak his side of the story. Now, if you guys listen to him, that is down to you. I'm not telling you to listen to him. I'm not agreeing with him. You think I agree with what you're saying?
As but what
So
I'm saying,
I've added
it's
them
not.
on here. Yeah, go on, go on.
What I'm saying is, it's just I feel it's not right. It was not right at all. Like the first move. I mean, if it was going to be just about Wiley, because I was in the same space as you earlier with Wiley. Yeah. Even then,
Yeah,
when
because
was talking
Wiley
about
was meant
music,
to come
I
on here.
know.
We was
I get.
gonna. Yeah, go on, go on.
He's got stuff going on in it, but the thing, what I'm trying to say is, I think this wouldn't have been the best place for us to even be talking about in general as men, right? Just in general, I feel like this is something that women could openly talk about because they have to deal with abuse. Probably, like, I think on a whole, compared to like just us, I can't speak on that. I can't give my 2 cents on that. And I think in Octavian's case as well, because he's got an investigation going on, this wasn't the right move from him either. So I don't know why he was on here tonight to talk about it for hours. This should never have happened. This should never
Yeah,
have
well,
happened.
at the end of the day, that's down to him. That's his decision, isn't it? Where whatever happens to him, that happens to him. Yeah. At the
I
end of
get
the
that. I
day,
think
I understand people are triggered. I understand that. Of course, you're going to be triggered. But if you don't like what you're hearing, then just don't come and listen to the space.
Well, I mean,
as I said, I'm not here to explain what he's done. As I said again, this is the type of platform that I hold. Where when you come on my space, listen, but let me land though, innit? When you come on my space, yeah, the type of topics that we talk about, we're gonna talk on topics, and we're gonna talk about the harsh reality of those topics, yeah. And we're gonna listen to both sides, yeah.
I get that. But
and these are the type of topics that I talk about, because when I spoke about the Mason Greenwood situation, people were getting upset, and I told them the same thing. If you're triggered and you don't like what you're hearing, then just don't listen to it. Because at the end of the day, we're talking on both sides. Now, of course, people want to talk about this because there's people making YouTube videos. There's people going on other big YouTube platforms and talking about these things. People are creating podcasts talking about it. So what's the difference about me talking about this on my Twitter space? There is no difference, because if I was to start my own podcast on YouTube, yeah, no one would have a big issue about, oh, why is he talking about this on YouTube? Like, I don't understand why a lot of people are having all this energy for me talking about this on my Twitter space. We're here to talk about subjects, real life subjects, and real life.
Bro, what I'm trying to say is, firstly, I think we can't. There's no way for Octavian to speak about this when his ex is not here to speak about her experience as well.
That's why I asked.
That's the problem.
But
that's the
remember,
problem.
you also need to understand. But remember, you also need. At the end of the day, I'm not speaking for Octavian, innit, and I'm not defending him. But you need to remember, the media and the blogs, they've only really aired the girl side of the story. So for him to come and say his point, it makes it fair, doesn't it? At the end of the day, I don't really agree with what he's saying. There's a lot of things that he said today that, to be honest, I don't believe. I'm gonna be mad honest.
Okay,
of course, I definitely don't believe it. But that's just my opinion. But I've brought it on Twitter where he can talk his piece and say his side of the story.
Okay.
So you saying that, oh, you know what, the girl's not here. You was listening. You heard me say, is emo baby, because the girl's tweet, she's listening. I think she's still listening right now.
If she is, I think maybe she just didn't want to speak because it's a very triggering subject.
She was tweeting all evident. Like, if you go on her account, you'll see she's been tweeting because she's been listening, because she can see that my man's trending, innit? So I even asked him, like, yo, like, she's tweeting, like, do you want me to come and add her on it so she can talk and say her point of view? Because let's be real, throughout the whole space, the whole conversation, we've all been pandering to his ex. So for people to come and be upset saying, oh, the way you're talking, you're a beta male, like, bruh.
No one here has been pandering to his ex, bro. It's the fact
everyone's been pandering to
ex. She wasn't here to defend herself. That's the problem.
Everyone that's been on this platform has been pandering to his ex.
No one's been pandering. No one's been pandering. Bro, there's so much overwhelming evidence right now. You even said it yourself.
Wait, do you know what pandering means? Do you know what I mean by pandering?
Bro, I know what you mean by pandering. You basically think that we're taking a biased viewpoint here. We're basically looking at it in like a tunnel vision way, where we're thinking, oh, we're favoring her, we're not favoring Octavian, we're not listening to Octavian. Bro, you even said yourself, you don't even believe the dude.
We kind of are, and I am as well. We kind of are, and I am as well. I'm favoring his ex over him. I'm just letting him talk.
Yeah, bro, because he doesn't have a leg to stand on. The fact that we let a narcissist like him talk for hours, bro. Just
to be honest, you sound like you're trying to get some retweets as well. Because,
how much, bro? You know, I'm not even talking about retweets, bro.
Because it's like,
bro. Even women on here who were trying to speak, bro.
Okay, all women, they've come on here and they've all spoken to him. For you to come and involve me, if you didn't want to talk to him, why did you even request?
Bro,
so at the end of the day, it's very simple. It's very simple. If you think he's a narcissist, he's a narcissist. Me, I don't care about what he does or what he is. In terms of what he's done, I don't agree with what he's done. He's in the wrong for what he's done. If I don't believe what he's telling me, I'll be mad on this.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah, go on. Say the question.
Do you think he's a narcissist? Be honest. Do you think he's a narcissist? For him to be on this space tonight, do you not think, as him being a narcissist, him gaslighting women tonight, him making them sound,
he's gaslighting women.
I'm just
He's
asking, bro.
gaslighted women, but in terms of, yeah, okay, yes, you could say he's a narcissist. Obviously, if you listen to what he's
From
saying,
this
you could
space
say he's
now,
a
what
narcissist.
do you think?
I'm not saying he's not, but what I'm saying is you're now talking like you're just trying to get retweets, and I'm telling you
How am I
everything
talking,
that you're
bro? Do
saying.
you know? Okay,
Bro,
bro,
listen to what
do you
I'm
not agree
saying.
with me,
Yo,
bro?
listen to
Bro, do
what
you
I'm
not?
saying because you keep interrupting me, bro. Listen to
Listen,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna let you down.
saying.
I'm gonna let you down.
Everyone, we're all agreeing with you. You're moving like I'm not agreeing with you. We're all agreeing with you, mate. Like, he's saying very narcissistic things. I've even said throughout the space, a lot of the things that he's saying ain't adding up. He's even, bro, fam, you can tell my man he's just chatting out of his ass, bro. I can't lie. Like, the stuttering and all of that, like, you can tell he's out of depth right now, innit? As I said, I'm not co-signing him. I'm not co-signing anyone. But if you listen to the space, we are all defending his ex. We are all defending his ex. And don't listen, bro. This is the harsh reality. Be truthful here as well. We are all defending his ex. Now, as I said, I don't agree with what he's done. I don't believe what he's saying, and I'm not standing. I'm not defending him or pandering to him. But I'm saying I've come and I've added him on my platform, innit? You man that are complaining saying why have I brought him on here? If you don't want him on my platform, then just don't listen. It's not that
Bro,
hard.
there's nothing about that. I think what I'm trying to say is
Okay, so what is
having a
your main?
narcissist like him on a platform like yours, where you know there's going to be a lot of people listening and a lot of people who've probably been through abuse, and him gaslighting women tonight, and him basically making it seem like he's a victim, where we didn't have his ex to be on here to talk as well, to talk about her story, about what she experienced.
If you
It's
want to listen
fucked
to
up,
if you want to listen to his ex's story, that's all on the internet. You can see
bro.
all of that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he had a
She's even
platform to talk
tweeted
tonight,
today. I've
right?
even retweeted some of her tweets. You can see all of them.
Yeah, those are the tweets, bro. But she wasn't here to speak on those tweets. She wasn't here.
Well,
That's what I'm trying to
if she
say, bro.
wanted to come, she could have came, but she didn't.
Because
If she
maybe it's
wanted to
just too
come, she's more
triggering,
than
bro. That's the
welcome.
point. That's what I'm trying
Right
to
now,
say. It's
even
just
if
too
she wants to
triggering.
come right now, if she wants to come in right now and talk, she can come in and talk right now.
But
Like,
bro,
you guys are thinking,
that's the point. It's too triggering. Maybe she doesn't want to come and talk because this is not
bro,
the
then
safe
why is she
space for her to do it.
tweeting if it's triggering? Why is she tweeting? Look at the tweets, bro. Why is she tweet? This is what I'm saying. That's what you're saying. Ifs and buts, bro. At the end of the
Bro, it's
day,
not ifs
we're
and
gonna
buts.
talk
Maybe
on
it's
the
just there's
subject,
lots
innit?
of victims on here. You had a couple of victims on here tonight who were literally just talking about some of the experience. You literally have a few of them literally just talking about just how you could tell from their voice alone that this is a very triggering thing
Then
to
why
talk about.
then why are they listening? Why are they still listening? Then why are they
Because
coming
they
up on
want to
here?
make it aware to you, bro, that this is a very sensitive topic. This is not the right space for it to happen. If
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna
they didn't.
happen,
Yeah, but
Octavian should not be on here.
they had a lot to say, mate. They had a lot to
They had a
say.
lot to say because they
Yeah, they
want to
had a
make
lot
it
to say.
clear
To be
that what
fair,
Octavian is
they
saying,
didn't
he's not
make.
acknowledging
They
he's
were
doing.
speaking to Octavian, and they was telling him about their experiences. And if you also listened, she said that she wanted to come on this platform to share her story and to also tell Octavian about what she experienced when she was going through that. So don't try and mix words, right?
No, as I'm not
No,
trying to
no,
mix
don't
words.
try
I'm
and
not
mix
trying to
words,
mix
innit?
words. What I'm trying to ask you
At the
right
end of the
now. No,
day,
no,
at the
no.
end of the day, there would have been
As
no difference. There
let
would
me
have been
land.
no
Let me land, bro.
difference.
Let me land.
No,
Let me land.
because
Let me land,
I
bro.
might even kick you off
Bro,
in a minute
bro.
because
Let
it's
me.
like you're
If you
now
want to
just
kick me
talking
off,
out
you're
your
proving my
ass,
point,
blood.
then, bro. You're proving my point,
Because,
bro. You're proving my point, then.
bro, I'm
Then listen to
agreeing
me,
with
bro.
you.
Then
I
listen
am
to me, bro.
agreeing. This is what I'm
Then
talking
let me
about. You're
land,
not even
bro.
listening. You're
Let me
just talking
land.
out
Let
your
me land.
ass.
Let me land, bro. Let me land.
You're
You're
saying
not
the
gonna let me
same
speak,
thing, and I'm agreeing with you. Like, what else are we?
bro. I'm not.
What else are we gonna talk about,
I'm just trying to tell you something. You keep talking as if I'm not listening to you. I'm trying to tell you something
bro?
here.
But you keep
Are you gonna let me
repeating
land or not? Or are you
yourself.
gonna
I
kick me off,
already
bro? Are
told you
you gonna
I'm
kick me off
listening
then?
to what you're saying, and
Are
I
you gonna
agree
kick
with
me
what
off,
you're
bro? Are
saying.
you gonna let me land or are you gonna kick me off? What are you gonna do? What are
Bro,
you gonna do?
so you're gonna say the same thing again?
No, you let me finish. Let me say what
Okay,
I need
then
to
get to
say,
the
and then
point
that's it.
then,
It's
because
done,
you're just
bro.
chatting
All
out
right,
your ass, man.
bro. If you're gonna talk to me like that, I don't know what the fuck you expect from
Okay,
people
you
here,
know what? Then get out. Then if you don't want to talk,
bro.
then get the fuck out, blood. This guy talking bullshit on man's space, blood. At the end of the day, it's like my man, you can't hear properly. Man's already done told you. I'm agreeing with you, yeah, and you're still here repeating yourself and saying, let me land, bruv. At the end of the day, all of this is recorded, innit? If you want to really listen to what they were saying, then listen to what they're saying, innit? Like at the end of the day, you saying that, oh, me having them on this platform is triggering. If I put it up on YouTube, they wouldn't complain. So as I said, it is what it is, innit? I don't agree with anything Octavian is saying. I don't stand alongside him. I don't co-sign whatever he's doing. But as I said, he wanted to come and hear what you guys had to say. He heard about my platform, and I said, you know what? I'll put you on here. I knew this was gonna happen, but as I said, I'm taking a risk, and I'm letting you guys talk to my man and let you talk your mind to my man. But you're now here, you're talking your mind to him, and then you're now also coming to me saying, why do you have him on the platform? Then don't listen then. And then also don't request to come talk to him. It's not hard, bruv. If you don't like what you're hearing, then just don't listen. It's not hard. But anyways, I'm gonna have one more person on here, and then we're gonna call it a night because it's nearly 2 o'clock. Cool. Who else we got on here? To be honest, Wiley was meant to come on here first. Is this Chucky? Where is he? Yeah. You see, I'm not even gonna mention Chucky's name in it, but if someone was to talk on this on YouTube, no one would have this energy, would they? But because I brought it on Twitter, all of a sudden it's a problem. Like, mate, if you don't like what you're hearing, then you just don't need to listen. Like, this has been my message from when I first started my spaces, and it will be the same message. Like, you don't need to listen. It's not hard. But one thing I will do, I won't come and let someone get some sort of clout or extra retweets over talking rubbish to man, bruv. Like, some of you, man, you need to come on here and come correct. To be honest, I might even end it because I can't see anything. Alright, cool. Yeah, so all your questions and your thoughts, retweet them. Tweet them on hashtag harsh reality gnosis. Your thoughts on tonight's show, tweet them on the hashtag harsh reality gnosis. So the hashtag, tweet all your thoughts, all your views and everything on tonight. Just tweet it on that platform. Also, if you want, also follow me as well. I think Wiley is going to be on the next space because he's missed tonight. I don't know why he missed it. I've been DMing him, but he was meant to come on here. We was going to talk on Wiley and him getting cancelled. That was the main thing that we was going to touch on today. That was literally the main topic. But for some reason he's in Dubai, so he can't come on. But yeah, just follow me on Twitter. All my socials are in my bio. All your thoughts, tweet them on the hashtag harsh reality gnosis. Retweet the space, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll add one more person in it. Ricky, I'm adding you in it.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
Go on. You remember me from school?
Of course I remember you from school, blood.
Hey, hey, bro, tonight was wild, bro.
I know it was wild, man. To be honest, it's a crazy topic. It's gonna happen, isn't it?
I think it's a big leap from where you started, bro, talking about non-league and that, to start to go on such a sensitive topic, bro.
Well, to be honest, we was gonna talk on Wiley. We was gonna talk on the music industry. We were gonna talk on him getting cancelled. Cause you know what the anti-Semitic tweets he was tweeting.
Yeah.
And yeah. So we was gonna talk on that.
I wanna ask you, what was your views on tonight, bro?
My views on tonight. In terms of what do you mean my views on tonight?
Because I was in there for a good couple hours and I was just thinking, bro, you gave my man a shoulder to lean on, and you didn't interrupt him, You said,
bro, was he even listening properly?
No, you said you don't agree with him.
This is recorded.
You said you didn't. Wait. Listen. Let me speak. You said you didn't.
I interrupted him a lot of times, and I also said I want you guys, all the listeners, to come.
And okay.
And you go and speak to him, and you guys tell him what you feel.
Okay.
So when he's talking, you guys can interrupt him and ask him questions.
Aaron,
all the tweets that people were tweeting about him, I was reading all of that out.
Aaron,
against
when
him.
you said, bring women on here to speak, you're gonna allow women to come on your platform to speak. I think.
Yeah, of course, because they want to come and speak.
Yeah, and I think
we can't just have men talking on this.
Of course. But you need to be more diplomatic towards them, bro.
Like what? So what? So I shouldn't have added women. Is this what you're telling me?
No, bro. Do you not know what diplomatic means, bro?
Of course I know what diplomatic means, bro.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say, bro. You attacked the last girl that came on. What was her name? Gambi.
Yeah, but she's coming on here
Yeah.
talking like you're coming on here and you're being rude to
But
people and that. You can't be doing that.
as that's her opinion. That's how she feels. I'm sure many people.
At the end of the day, if that's her opinion, innit? If that's how she feels, cool. That's how
That's
she
what I'm
feels,
trying
innit?
to
But
say,
I
bro.
made it
This is
clear from the
your
start.
platform. Your platform is.
I understand what you're saying, Ricky. I understand what you're saying. Yes, that's just her opinion. I understand that.
Yeah.
But I've made it very clear from the start, innit? Today we're gonna be respectful and we're all gonna talk. No one's gonna talk
And
over each other.
do you feel like you've been respectful? 100%. As be honest,
In this
Aaron.
show, yeah. She wasn't respectful to me, so I returned the favor. You're not gonna come on my show and disrespect me and think you can then come on here and talk on a show and that. If you're gonna come on here, bro, talk respectfully and talk normally in it, because no one's gonna be doing a shouting match, talking over each other and that.
Yeah, that's
like,
dead. But listen. The girl
go on.
feels a certain way towards you by the way you was acting towards my man that was speaking on such a sensitive topic, bro.
Who you talking about?
Octavian, bro.
So the
way
say
he
that
was
again.
treated,
Say that again. The way I was moving towards Octavian.
Yeah.
Because I let him come on here and
has
talk.
Triggered a lot of people, and you know this. You're not stupid. You know
Of course. People are saying what.
So you should
expect. I'm even looking at bro. Yo, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
innit?
go on.
I see the tweets in it. A lot of them are saying, bro, I'm dick riding this guy and all of that.
Yeah, I see that.
I can see all of that, bro. They do that every show. If you listen, and Ricky, I've seen you. You've been listening to
yeah.
You can see a lot of the time they're always tweeting that, oh, Biggs is dick riding Aaron and all of that.
And you see that Biggs you as well.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
At the end of the day,
I don't agree with what happened today. To be honest, that's me, innit? That's my opinion.
At the end of the day, these are your opinions, innit? If you guys, I'm not upset with your opinion. I'm just upset that you man are saying you man are here basically letting you're agreeing with what's the name Damaya, is that her name, coming on here and just like trying
yes as let me speak now. Yes, I agree with her, because the way you let my man speak about certain things, obviously me and you both don't know the situation, and we only know what we see, okay?
So because I let him talk, that's why you're upset.
You have to interject on certain things. The way he was talking to that Azoma girl as well, like, come on, bro, like, you shouldn't let that happen.
My man was here. That what's his name? That the MC, what's his name? Big Bomber.
But This is not his platform. This is your platform, bro.
Nah, but the thing is, he can come and talk as well. He's not muted. He muted himself.
Yes, but this is your platform. You're the host,
where both parties can talk.
Yes, Aaron, but you are the host, bro.
Listen, Ricky, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I interrupted him a lot of the times when I didn't agree with stuff he was saying. I interrupted him and I told him my point of view and my opinion on what he said.
I heard you maybe twice say,
Bruv,
it's not adding up.
You're not listening then.
No, I'm listening.
Because the tweets that I was reading out, were against him. Every single tweet that I read out was against him. The only thing that was there was one guy that DM'd me saying apparently it was his ex's friend, innit?
It was on a burner account, and it was on a burner account as well.
Probably was. But they've basically read out saying that they're both both of them are crazy, innit? That's what the person's basically saying.
Yeah.
I'm just basically putting my man on the platform and saying, what do you have to say about these allegations?
But Aaron, did you know that it's currently under investigation at this current moment? Did you know that?
I didn't know any of that.
So you didn't know that, but he said that when he came in, anything that he says can be used against him in court, yeah? Right.
Yeah,
so you should have cut him off.
You should have. Listen, Ricky. At the end of the day, this is his case, isn't it? Whatever he said here, they can use this against him.
Now, Aaron.
He knows.
Now, Aaron, can I say something now?
Yeah,
you should not be giving him a platform if he's currently under investigation. That's number one. But that's your choice, obviously. That's your choice.
At the end of the day,
Obviously.
this is my choice, though,
Yeah.
bro. This
Now,
is what I'm saying,
facts,
bro. Ricky, you know
facts.
what? You know what we talk on here. Like you've listened,
Yeah. I've
innit?
been here,
So,
bro, from the start, bro. I've been here. But I'm
yeah.
saying to jump from non-league players to this, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then when girls are coming up on here, literally shouting at them, talking over them, Aaron, you gotta be more sensitive, bro, and more empathetic, G. It'll go a long way, bro.
Bro. Listen. I
Between me and you, it'll
totally,
go a long way.
huh?
Between me and you, it will go a long way, bro.
Listen. I understand what you're saying, and I fully agree with what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, like, oh, his girl's even. Oh no, someone else's. I thought it was his girl.
And forget that, bro. That's dead, bro.
Yeah,
You should have
I
been. Yeah,
know,
that's
bro.
dead, man.
Bro, after you, we'll
That's
end it,
dead,
innit?
man.
But
Yeah,
listen,
man. That's
all I'm
dead.
saying is, I fully agree with what you're saying, and I understand where you're coming from as well. As I said, I fully supported all the women that came on here today. The only time I disagreed with what they were saying was when they started to use words to try and insult man. You're not going to come on here and insult man. If you want to make a point saying, "Oh, you're not happy with how I'm, co-signing him and
Okay,
stuff
cool.
like
She's
that,"
wrong. Okay, yeah, wait.
cool.
Aaron,
But it's the way she was talking.
Aaron,
That's what I'm not
Aaron,
happy with. What
Aaron.
she's saying, I
Yeah,
agree with
Aaron,
what she's
what
saying.
she said
But
triggered you, yeah? I understand that. I
yeah, because this
understand
is
that.
a serious subject, and you're telling
Yeah,
me man's
it's a
co-signing.
serious, yeah, Aaron, it's a serious subject. You gotta understand, but the way you was letting my man speak, and people's gonna feel triggered by it, bro, especially women as well. So you gotta understand that and just be quiet, bro. Just stay
But
on
didn't I
mute,
tell
bro.
him? Didn't I tell him? Alright, Octavian, like, stop talking because the girl wants to talk in it. People are tweeting saying that
Now
you're
you
talking
did,
too
you
much.
said that. Yeah, you said that. I remember that. You
Yeah,
did say
so
that.
it's like, so you see what I'm saying? People, they just want to go off their feelings and pick and choose, and then now they want to get upset.
And this
You
is
know
what I'm
what my
saying.
space is about, innit?
And this is what I'm saying, my bro. From going from non-league to this is a big leap, bro.
Okay, so when we
I
spoke,
don't.
okay, Ricky, when we spoke on the Mason, was he there when we spoke on the Mason Greenwood thing?
Partly in and out, in and out.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it all relates, bro. Today, as I said, we talk on music. Yeah, you've been on here. We talk on music and we talk football.
Yeah.
Octavian is a musician, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna go. We're gonna go and talk on what he's going through right now, because everyone was talking about the Mason Greenwood situation. That big bomber Clark guy. I remember the minute the news came out, an hour later he started the space talking about the Mason Greenwood situation. So because I've started the space, and I'm letting my man talk, all of a sudden people are getting upset. At the end of the day, you can get upset. You're entitled to your opinion, innit? But when you talk on my platform, don't come and start chatting shit to me.
Do you know what it
Don't
is,
come and do that.
Aaron? Do you know what it is?
If there's anyone that
It's
needs
because
to
of
be
your
upset
It's
by,
because of your
you can go
previous.
and say that all to Octavian. Don't say it to me.
My bro, listen. It's because of your previous spaces. They're not. This is like, I don't think that you should have let him on the platform, bro. I think you should have let. Even Wiley's situation would have been better, bro. Way better, bro. I
To
think
be
he
honest,
started a lot
Wiley,
of.
I think he's,
I
bro.
think he started a lot of controversy, and you'll probably see that when you're looking at your mentions and whatnot. But
nah, see, bro, I've been looking at them, bro. Listen,
yeah, man.
at the end of the day, these are the type of touchy subjects I speak on because we need to speak on it. As
Is
you know, what I'm saying.
this not the first touchy subject you spoke on, though?
Yeah, of course, though. Of course, this is what I'm saying. You're not listening, Ricky. Though this
Yeah.
is the nature of my show. Though this is the reason why a lot of people listen,
Yeah.
because these are things that they're uncomfortable to talk about. So people want to hear what people have to say.
Okay,
So as I said,
agreed. But when you're giving females the stage and the platform, be more empathetic, Aaron, bro.
bro,
Just hold
I
what they
was
say.
empathetic. I was very empathetic to them. I was pandering to them. I agree with everything that they're saying. When the girl came on and I told Octavian to stop talking because the girl's talking, let her talk, innit? The same way when I raised up the girl and she started talking rubbish to me, bro, I let her talk on here, innit? I raise her up so she can say what she has to say. When the first girl that came on, she was probably
Page,
yeah. And she came on here where I think the last time when we spoke on Mason Greenwood, she came and she spoke on that as well. Each time she's come on, she stuck to the point, and that was that. She spoke on what she felt, and that was that. You don't need to now come on here and now start saying things like,
But
"Oh, I'm
some,
a beta male," or "Your name is
but
Az because
as
you're an ass." Like,
Aaron,
come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I understand. That was not needed, and she probably knows that. But she was probably very triggered by this topic, bro. Very like, do you get it?
What? So you're telling me? I understand that, but bro, this is the nature of my spaces. We
And
talk on triggering topics, and
mhm.
we look at it in a whole. So we look
Yes,
at both sides.
as I agree,
And I
but that's
understand,
for
yes, you're going to
males.
be triggered.
As
So
that's
this
for
is the reason why, and I'll let you land, Ricky,
yeah.
innit?
Go on, go on,
And
go
I
on.
understand that because of sometimes the nature of the things that we're talking about, you're going to be triggered. Because as I said beforehand, it was just men talking on it. There was no females talking on it.
And this is
So
what
I
I'm
can even
saying.
see by
And
the tweet.
this clarifies my point, bro. That clarifies my point. This is where I come. This is where I don't think jumping from non-league and whatnot, football and musicians like that guy, what's his name, Telly, that you've been speaking about. I don't think you should have took on this topic, bro, because it started a backlash now. Do you get it? For
To
you
be honest,
personally.
as I said, to be fair, um, in terms of what I talk about, I'm never
Mm,
ever gonna hide or lie what I'm talking about. You're here to share your opinion, yeah.
mm-hmm,
In today's day, it's like, especially with the way social media is going, I understand, yes, it's triggering, but it's like you can't go and have a normal discussion about a topic.
mm-hmm.
And it's like, bro, I understand you're triggered and you're in your feelings. If
Yeah,
you want to say something, just say it.
yeah.
At the end
Before
of
you
the day, yeah, I understand you're saying I shouldn't be talking about it, but if you listen to my spaces, you know I speak on triggering topics. I talk on Kurt
and
Zuma.
Aaron,
The
I
thing is, what
understand
you're
that, my
saying,
bro.
right? What you're
My
saying,
bro.
I understand what you're saying, innit? But when I was talking about Kurt Zuma and him kicking a cat and that, no one had no energy. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Kurt Zuma." When I
It's
was talking about racism,
it's
no one
very
cared.
it's
No one
very
cared. No
Aaron,
one
it's
cared. When
very
I talk about
different. It's this
racism, no one
this
cared.
topic is very different to Kurt Zuma and his cat, bro. Like, come on, you know
Man,
I'm not
yeah,
stupid.
but it's still abuse though. At the end of the day, yes, it's two different things. I understand that. Or women, suffering from abuse.
And you were saying,
That's not a joke.
if my man's girl or his ex wants to come on here and speak, bro, she might not be strong enough to do that, bro. Do you get it? Like, you can't.
That's what I'm saying. If she's listening and she
Mhm,
wants to, bro, you're moving like I'm forcing them, bro. I'm just saying, like,
mhm,
if she wants to come and speak, you can speak. No one is putting a gun to your head and saying, "Come and
mhm.
speak on my platform." Everyone knows what Twitter Spaces is. At the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
of the day, his girl was tweeting, innit?
yeah,
The emo baby account. She's tweeting about what we're talking about on the space. So I believe that she's probably listening, innit? So as I said,
yeah.
I told him, bro, I think your ex, she's tweeting like what? If she requests, I can bring her on it if you want. So if she wants to request, that is her saying she wants to speak. No one is telling her come on here and talk.
Mhm.
So I'm not saying emo baby, if you're here, come and hurry up and talk. No one's saying that. It's a free space. If you don't want to listen,
But
don't
you
listen.
said,
If you
but
don't want to
Aaron,
talk, don't
let me
request. It's as
let
simple
me
as that.
let me make a point. You said in the space that because she's tweeting about it, she can come up on here and speak about it. That's not.
I never said that. I never said that
Oh,
at
you
all.
never said that.
No,
Probably
I
someone
never
you
said
brought up.
that.
Probably someone
I
you
never,
brought up
bro,
said
Ricky.
that.
Remember, this is recorded.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
never
yeah.
said that.
All
This is
right,
recorded. So after you can listen. I never said that.
yeah. But yeah, bro. That's all I had to come here and say, bro. That's it. Listen, keep doing
Mm.
your thing, bro. But
At the end of the day,
today,
like
today was
I
just a.
understand what you're
Today
saying.
was just a. Today was just mad, bro. It was mad. It was mad. Between me and you, it was crazy.
I
And
understand
you've
that.
seen the numbers. You've seen the numbers today, and that's why, bro. Because it's a touchy topic, bro.
Of course, it's a touchy subject, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, people are gonna want to talk on it, and this is the nature of my space. We're gonna talk on these subjects. If you
But
want to
you're
come and
saying
talk,
people want to talk on it, but you let Octavian on here, bro. Like, come on, Aaron, bro. You're not dumb, bro. Come on, Aaron.
at the end of the day, Octavian, he shouted me and he said he wants to come and speak on my platform, and he wants you guys
I
to go and
understand. It's
basically
good
speak on
exposure.
my.
I understand. It's good
I'm
exposure for you. I
Yeah,
understand.
me personally, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. These numbers that I've had on here, the very first space I had these
Yeah.
numbers. Like I didn't achieve anything much today. Like I'll
Wait,
be mad on it.
Aaron, hold on. One girl
Mm.
that wanted to speak the whole time wants to speak, bro. Just add her in quickly, yeah.
What's her name? Where is she?
Mel.
Yeah, this Mel lady, bro. I'm looking for you.
Yeah, let
It's
her
like
speak.
each time. Where is she, bro? I can't. Let me look. I've got.
But yeah, that's all I had to say to you, man. Just try to be more empathetic, bruv. But when it comes to football and that,
Okay, cool. I've got I think LD wants to talk in it.
nah,
So.
Mel, bro, Mel.
Bro, I can't see Mel.
She's right
Mel.
there.
Okay, Mel. Listen, Mel.
She's right
Mel.
there.
Mel. If you're listening, come out of my space, end the
I could,
space, and then come back in again.
I could
Because
see
the
it.
same thing is happening with Biggs. Like, my man, he tried come and it's like the youth is gone. He's vanishing, bro. I can't see him. So I don't know if it's maybe because too many people are requesting. But Mel, I can't see you in it. So Mel, if you're listening, leave my space or maybe like log out of your Twitter, then log back in and then come into my space and then request again. Alright, cool. Alright, say nothing, Ricky.
Yeah, she's joining now. Saying that bro.
Alright, say nothing.
Alright, love.
Alright, cool. Use this 6-7 God.
Yo,
Yo, hello.
bro.
I'm guessing this is
Yeah, of
LD.
course, bro. Listen, I missed the whole
Yeah.
Octavian thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go on.
be real, but you done the right.
Well, you listened to
No,
the
no, I
whole
didn't listen
thing.
to the whole thing. But all I'm gonna say is you done the right
Nah.
thing. What everyone else is saying to you, they're chatting shit.
Wait. Hold on. No. Say that again. I didn't
I'm
hear you.
saying
Sorry.
you done the right thing. What everyone is saying to you is bullshit. Is a space.
You see,
Is a
bro,
space, bro.
you know what? Yeah, go on. You know what? Talk your talk in it. I'm going
You,
on mute. You say
you
what
get
you have
me?
to
It's a
say in it.
space. The space is here for views and opinions. That's it. If you don't want to talk, you don't talk. If you want to talk, you talk. But don't come in here and get at people because that's not what it's here for. I'll be real. I don't know Octavian like that. Like, I met him, he's cool, whatever, but I don't know him like that. To me, he's not guilty until he's found guilty. I've done jail countless times and I've been in prison with guys that's been in prison for this. Nasty people. They get smashed up in prison. Like, guys, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. If I was Octavian and I was guilty, I would not be on this. Like, I would not be here expressing how I feel. That's one thing. Another thing is, I'm sure this. Like, I was in jail when this happened. I'm sure it's been going on over a year now, or probably a year. I'm not too sure, but to be under investigation for that long and not charged, something's not adding up. That's all I'm saying. Another thing, the girl's been listening to this whole convo. Why has she not voiced her opinion? Octavian's gone. Why are you not voicing your opinion now? Because you can do YouTube videos, you can do Insta videos, Facebook videos. I see a lot of things on YouTube. Festify a lot of stuff. You get me? Why can't you voice your opinion now? Like, to me, a lot of things don't add up. So I think no one should just say anything until the man gets charged. No one should talk, and that's it. That's it. And I'm gonna smoke my spliff and go to bed.
You know what, LD? Yeah, thanks for your input. Just to say, as I said, like when we had Octavian on here, innit? As clearly said, we're gonna look at it from both points of view.
But can I say one thing?
Because you need to. Yeah, go
Since
on,
I've
go on,
come
go
in,
on.
and I come in when Octavian was in it, it hasn't been
Yeah.
from both sides of it. It's been from one side, the female's perspective. And don't get it. I've got sisters. I trust me. If this is true, I support her all the way. Don't get it twisted. But
Of course, yeah,
to
we're all
me,
behind her. Like we don't condone that.
a lot of things don't add up. Like, I don't know if Octavian's got money to pay people and all of that, but I've started going on YouTube and I'm watching other little things, and I've seen guys pop up like, "Rah, she's accused me of rape before." Like, to me, that's foul. Do you get it? And I've seen people sit in jail innocent over mad cases like this, and I've seen the guilty. Bro, this is a very touchy thing. You can't accuse someone of something until they're found guilty. And even if you don't want to wait till they're found guilty, at least wait till he's charged. Because this has been going on a long time, and trust me, people get charged with the weakest evidence over things like this. Because women abuse is very serious.
Okay, LD, I think there's someone that they want to ask you a question. Hold on, she's coming now.
And before you women attack me, I'm not picking no sides. Before anyone attacks me, I just
EP, come off mute.
got me rolling my Cali spliff at this time in the morning.
EP. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna rise up, lady Sarah.
Hello.
Hello, hi, hello. What, did she go?
Yeah, she just came and went.
There's Lady Shocker General. I think she's got something that she wants to say. EP, if you want to come and request again, just request again, and I'll rise you up.
But boy, I just hit the facts, boy. That's all it is.
Now, as I said, we're not. As I said, I'm not agreeing with the youth.
I
Octavian, I'm not agreeing with him. No one is
I
agreeing
think
with him.
you was right for doing the space. I'm seeing people saying, "How can you invite him, bro? Bro, that's his choice if he wants to be on it. That's his choice. You're not under investigation."
Literally, I didn't force him to come on here. Like, bro, the guy's got his own stuff to worry
To
about.
me, he done a mad thing. That is brave. Like, if I was under a case, like if I was on a case like that, I wouldn't talk on it until it's done. Do you get me? But what I'm gonna say is, it's so mad how so much people is on him. What happens now if the guy gets the case dropped? Like, if it just gets dropped like that tomorrow, what happens? Is guys gonna run him an apology? If the police find out the girl was lying, what's gonna happen? Guys ain't gonna. You get me? Everyone's fucked up the guy's career already. No one's gonna say sorry if it's found out that she's lying. This is why everyone's just fucked up.
Okay, I've got someone here. I think they want to say something. N. Hello, N. N, come off mute and then and talk. Hello. Are you there? No? Okay. Okay, there's one. Okay, this one, I think, yeah, this one's going to talk. Let's see what she has to say. X, hello, X. X, come off mute.
Free your mind.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to me.
Yeah, hello, hi, X, hi.
Sorry, it's Rayan.
Oh, Rayan, hi, Rayan, hi. Yeah, so Rayan, so what do you have to say about all of this that's going on?
I feel like the message is kind of being lost now because you're not really paying attention to what's being actually said. Like, you're taking a lot of things personally rather than actually listening to what's being said. Like, a lot of the people in this chat, like the men, a lot of the time, like right now, you're saying like, sort of trust me. I know a lot of people like this and this and this, but the women are coming here and telling you their own experiences, so they know what they're talking about.
No, I'm for that. I said that. I said I'm for what the women are saying, and if it's happened, it's true. But I'm saying a lot of people have found a man guilty for something he hasn't even been charged for
I can tell
in
you from
over
my
a
own
year.
personal experience, I've been abused, and also my dad has been falsely accused. So I've seen both sides. Completely false, in every single way. No stories matching up. Completely false in every single, like, no chance, right? And I can still see the big differences. Do you understand?
I can't.
Okay, this is what we're saying. Like, you're thinking that we're defending him or we're saying
but
what
you're
you
not,
said.
There's a big difference between
me personally.
Can I finish speaking
or
before
are
you
you
start?
talking about me or LD? Are you talking about me or LD?
You now.
Me.
Yeah.
So you're saying that I'm defending
No, I'm not
Octavian.
saying you're defending him. I'm saying, can I finish my point and then you start?
So what was your point? Go on.
No one's saying that you're defending him. The problem is that you're not calling anything out.
We are calling it out.
You
we're
are
saying
not.
What we're seeing is unacceptable.
Nah, but when he's
what he's
talking,
telling us, like the stuff that
so
he was saying, it doesn't add up. He's stuttering in that. Like, all the evidence that I read out, all the tweets that were against him, I even told him, like, you literally just said, your ex just texted you a message saying you kicked me in the stomach after my abortion, and then you went and said, "Oh, that's karma, innit?" Like, you think I agree with that?
No,
I was calling all of that out. So this is what I'm saying is, like, are you guys even really listening to what we're saying?
So can you listen to me and, like, mute yourself?
We are listening to you.
So
it's like you're just going off your feelings now, because it's like you're telling us that we're not listening, but we're listening to you.
But I haven't said a sentence.
We're listening
yet,
to everything. All the women that have come on here.
Let her talk. Let her talk. Let her talk.
Okay, go on. Yeah, say what you have to say.
That's pretty much what I need to say as well. That every time a woman is speaking, and whether it's consciously or unconsciously, you're all talking over the women in this chat. every single woman in this space has been spoken over, and it's long.
No, not every
And
woman.
that's well,
No,
from what
not
I've
every
seen
woman.
in the last 2 hours. I didn't see the first 2 hours.
There was only one that what's her name? Pamea girl. She came on here talking reckless. Like people are gonna talk over her. Paige, she was the first one. She came on here. She spoke what she had to say, and then on Zuma came on here and she spoke. Octavian kept on interrupting her, and I told Octavian, stop talking, let her talk. So if you're gonna come correct.
Because that was because a lot of people were tweeting that, right?
And I went and said, Octavian, stop talking. You're talking
because
over.
Of people tweeting, but you need to say it from yourself. That's what we're saying. You need to.
But they're having a discussion, though. They're having a discussion. They're both talking over each other. It's not just Octavian constantly talking over her.
Well, he shouldn't have been talking. I'm not
defending her, innit? But it's like the way you're trying to paint a narrative here is like.
That was her point to be speaking. He started talking over her. Initially,
yeah, but she got her point across, though, didn't she?
From the jump, you should have said, stop. She's just joined. Let her finish speaking. Let her say her points, and then you can respond. But the entire time was just an argument. Then the next person that comes in, again talking straight over her.
Well, I can't control the way people talk. I can mute them.
But it was like the most basic thing. And instead of moving past
now
it,
you sound like you're in your feelings. Like you just sound like you're in your feelings now. You're in your feelings. Your argument's not with me.
You're not listening.
I'm listening to you. Like you're now going off topic now.
So can you be quiet so I can finish speaking and then speak?
Go on and say what you have to say, because it's like you're going around in circles, to be fair.
That's kind of your thing at the moment. Listen, just because someone's called you a beta, that doesn't mean that nothing else that they're saying is important, right? So everything else that they were saying should have been what you were listening to, not just a little comment and then you shut off of everything else.
Okay, cool. All right, we've already spoken about that anyway. So I understand what you're saying. Yes. Okay, so in terms of
place, and this is something new. Like this is a lot of new people joining here, and as the host, you got to learn how to manage all these people. And everyone is people are going to criticize you. You can't just immediately shut down and say, "Nah, you're not speaking anymore." You got to listen. This space is
okay. All right. Okay.
People are going to come here with feelings.
Miss, I forgot your name, but can I ask a question quick?
It's Rayan.
Rayan, you said your dad was falsely accused, yeah?
Yeah.
Did he beat the case in the end?
It didn't go anywhere because it was from the start. It was nonsense from the start.
Okay, did it go on as long as this?
But because it didn't go on as long as this is how
I'm just asking you a question.
Oh no, it didn't go as long as this. It was ended quickly because there was nothing.
It ended quickly, yeah. But in that short time that it went on, did you see what it did to your dad?
Yeah, what it did to the family, what it did to the community wasn't good, yeah?
So do you think it's fair that we all voice our opinions on Octavian? This is what I'm getting at.
What do you mean? Can you ask that question again?
Like, obviously, everyone's going to talk and say what they want to say. But do you think it's that you've seen firsthand what it can do to someone and their family, not just the person? So you know what it can do mentally to people. Even like everyone's saying, the girl probably don't want to talk on it because it's a touchy subject. Why does everyone think that we can talk then?
Because he's talking.
But no. But now that's what I'm trying to say. So cool. He's here to.
He's chosen to come talk.
He's voluntary come here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does everyone think they can put him on trial now?
Because he came on here to talk about it.
But he's come here to answer certain questions. Why is it turned into?
Does he get to choose the questions?
Yeah. Like you're not getting what I'm saying. Like basically, I'm saying that everyone's found him guilty. Why is he on trial? Like we're not here to find him guilty. We're here to hear what he has to say, his side of things.
But that's why people ask him questions so he can get his point across, and then people are going to respond to that.
Asking questions, are they? They've turned it where everyone's against him. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've missed a lot of this, but I've come in late.
I missed the first 2 hours as well.
And when I've come in, the whole thing is against him. When he's come off, they're all against him. Why are you inviting him? Why can't he come on here and say what he wants to say?
He can come
up to him.
But he's aware that the case.
But why is? Oh, sorry. My thing is, why has everybody found him guilty already? The guy hasn't even been charged yet. It's been going on for a year. You can't find a man guilty, and he hasn't even been charged yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is very serious.
But you see, if there's no reason for, like, if they didn't think that it could go somewhere, it wouldn't be going. The investigation would not continue. Like, cases don't even get past the CPS.
What are you talking
If they think that if they think that it's not going to get charged, even if there's a recording of it, there's been cases where there's a recording of it, there's witnesses, there's this and this and this, and it doesn't even go to trial.
Say that
If
again.
they're working this hard on an investigation, which they never do, they think it's going to go somewhere.
There's been cases where there's no recording and what?
There's been recordings of the actual rapes. There's been witnesses, and it still doesn't go anywhere. So if they're going to continue this,
I don't know. I've been in jail 6 different times, yeah, and I swear to you, there's been people in jail with their littlest evidence ever, like, and they are innocent people, like, and they end up beating their case, but because it's so serious, sexual violence is so serious that when you get nicked for it, a lot of the time, when there's a little bit of evidence, you're going straight on remand. It's not as bad as.
Let me tell you from experience, and from my friend's experience, and from my family's experience, and every woman I've ever met that's been in these situations, that's not true.
I don't know about that.
And maybe that's the people that you've met in prison.
I've seen a lot of people. There's every jail I went to, there's over 1,000 people. A lot of people are in jail for domestics and violence and abuse on women and all of that.
Mm-hmm. And a reason now.
And a lot of it is just because a woman said.
But why do you not take the evidence that they've got? Obviously, for them to be in jail, there's obviously been, like in this case of Octavian, on all of these situations, the amount of evidence that there is for him to get this far.
There's meant to be bare evidence, but that's what I'm trying to say. I've seen evidence.
Yeah, but you don't know that there isn't in those cases.
It's like, bro, are we sure this is all? Do you know what I mean? We're all moving like we're the police and that. Let it just get done.
If a man is violent and he is that's just who he is, and he's a rapist and he's all of these things, he's not gonna come to you and say to you and tell you that.
So what?
He's gonna defend himself. He's not gonna take accountability. He's gonna say there was no evidence. I didn't do it. She's just talking. You can't just take him at his word.
What is his case? What's he been nicked for?
Just a second, 1 minute.
Because we're all talking. I just noticed. I don't even know what he's been nicked for, fam. I was in jail when he got nicked. And it sounds like you're going to Google it yourself. And that's what it seems like a lot of people are talking on something.
My brother just came to the room. I'm not Googling anything.
That sounds like a lot of talking.
You know what? Trillery, you know what? While she's doing whatever she's doing, Trillery, I'm a rise her up.
I'm cutting anyway, man.
I'm here.
I got lift built. All I'm saying is you're not wrong. I understand what you're saying, but boy,
I think you need to. I think the best thing for you to do would be to look at the actual stats and the actual evidence and the actual charities for women and all that, the real information, and not going off just the people that you know and the bubble that you're in.
No, but
it's definitely mad, you know, LD, because bare people get away with this, you know. It's not even a joke, and I think that's why so many women are triggered.
Not said that. I'm not saying.
No, I just wanted to. I've been trying to request for a minute because it's wild up here, so I don't know what's going on.
A lot of people are falsely accused as well. That's
exactly, but I feel like there needs to be some kind of empathy for women towards women as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we are the prime target in these situations.
Now you're mocking it, because from the beginning,
I can't lie. You man are kind of like dragging it because
from the beginning. What did I say?
Sorry,
dragging it. What do you think this topic is?
You lot.
What do you think we're doing here?
Because we've had empathy for you women like throughout this whole space. We've been supporting his ex throughout the whole space.
I'm not talking about the ex. I haven't been here throughout the whole space, but the way how I've heard women being spoken to on this stage, like, it's a bit rude. Do you get it?
But they need to come and speak the right way too. You can't just come on there and just talk crazy.
Yeah, but it's good. But you can't be saying that from a misogynistic point of view. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you being a man was going through this stuff.
No, let's not do man and female now. Let's not play that game. We're not going to do man and female.
Yes,
we are. At the end of the day,
yes, we are.
If you speak like
a
woman,
then
do
man
I'll
and
be a
female
gentleman.
because it's a big thing in the female.
I'll be a gentleman.
Okay, cool.
Listen,
Okay, cool.
At the end of the day,
Okay, cool.
if you
So
act like a woman,
let's
then we'll act
act like
like
this is
gentlemen.
not something that women go through. let's act like there isn't
Yeah,
men
then let's
being
act accordingly,
act
because as
accordingly.
I
You're
said
up
when I
here being
started this
rude to
space,
women. You're being rude the way you're even speaking to them.
you
Yes,
see,
you
LD,
are.
you
I'm
hearing
giving
this?
you
Can
my
you hear how
point
you're
of
speaking
view.
to her right now?
Exactly, rude.
Yeah, but the thing is, you
And
guys aren't
it's
trying to
because it's
listen.
your
You guys
space.
are just going off
I'm
what you're
talking to
feeling.
Az
You need
right
to
I'm being
now,
stop
not
going off
respectful.
what
You're
you're
anybody
being
else.
feeling.
disrespectful. You're
Just
not
You
because
listening.
you
okay?
created
Okay,
the
this
room,
what's the
that
name?
doesn't give you the
Explain
right.
me,
No
please.
one's on smoke. No one's being rude to you. You're just
No,
basically shunning what bare people are saying.
okay, Trillery. You see, you said you wasn't even here. You only just jumped on
No, I
Thank
didn't
you. Let's
just
earlier
jump
leave
on.
on.
it.
I was
You
Forget
see,
it.
here. I've
I
not
okay.
just
Let me
jumped
land,
on.
Trillery. Let me
No, can
land,
I talk?
Trillery.
Because
Let me
everyone
land,
could. No one can't talk
bro.
over
Let
you
me
because
land,
it's
and then
your
you can
room.
talk,
You've been
Trillery. Like what the
landing, but
hell?
you're not
This is
really
what I'm talking.
landing. Go and look at the tweets. You're not really
What do you
landing. Don't you
mean? What do you mean? What I'm
understand?
not landing? You
You're
just
not
don't. You know I'm right.
landing.
That's why you
You're
don't
not
want me to
landing. I
talk. You
didn't
know
just
I'm
come
right.
in. I was here from when Octavian was in here. Have I been here for hours and
You
hours and hours? No,
you
because I don't
said
have time for
you
all of
wasn't
that.
here. You
But I'm
wasn't here
in
in the
here and
beginning. You said that you just joined. You
I've
don't
not
want me to
just.
You don't
Are
want me
you
to
gonna
talk because you
argue
know
with
I'm
me
saying
or
the
not?
truth.
Are you gonna argue with me or not?
You're arguing with
Yeah,
me.
because
You're
you're
not
not
letting me
letting me
talk.
talk. You're rude. You're being rude to
Let
the
me
girl on
talk and then
stage.
I'll let you
You're
land
being
because
rude to the
you're
girl
just
on stage.
talking.
You've been being rude. You've been
Well,
being rude.
she was being rude to
No,
me.
she
As I
wasn't. She's
said,
trying to
I
talk
will be
her
a
point of view
gentleman
about
if you
things
act
that
like
Me?
a woman.
women
If
go
you're not
through.
acting
It's
ladylike, don't
always the
expect a
men.
man
It's
to be
always
acting
the
like a
men. It's
gentleman.
always the men.
Yeah,
It's
like this is what
always
I'm
the
talking
men.
about.
It's always
You
the
see, now it's
men.
coming to man
It's
shaming. What are
always
you
the
now man
men.
shaming
Who
for?
the
Oh
fuck's
my
man shaming? Are you
Why
all
now
right
man
in your
shaming
head?
for?
Come
This
like you
lady's
You
are
now
asked
man
me, whose
supporting.
shaming.
series
You
is it
come
You
like
man
you
know what?
shaming?
slyly,
Is the
come
conversation
like
right
you
now?
slyly supporting. You slyly support
Listen, if
Octavian
you're
quite
gonna come on
clearly.
here, I made it very clear. If you're gonna come on here, we're gonna have a normal, nice discussion, innit?
You're
The
not having
girl came on
normal,
here
nice
and she started getting
conversations, and I
rude,
don't
innit?
like how
And
you're
now you're
talking to
coming on
women
here,
on
you're
this space.
talking
From what
worse
I've
because
heard, from what
you're
I'm
fam,
hearing,
you're
I
upset.
don't
You're just upset.
like
You're
how
upset because I'm saying
women
the truth.
are being spoken to.
You're upset
Stop
because I'm in the
speaking
right and she's
over
in the wrong.
them.
You're just
Let
upset.
them say what they're
At the end of
saying
the
and stop
day,
acting like
act
it is not
ladylike,
an issue that goes on in
and
our
then we will act
community,
like
because it
gentlemen.
is.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah, we
men
will.
shaming.
Because right
Don't act
now,
like
it's
this is.
now you're trying to man
Let's
shame.
not do
You're now
that.
man
Let's
shaming.
not
Like,
do that.
what's the matter
Let's
with you
not
lot?
do that. Man said
At the
man
end of the
shame.
day,
Are you being
you are
serious?
man
You
shaming.
have
You're man
opened a
shaming. These are
room. You've
tactics
put
that people use.
Octavian's
You're man
name in
shaming
the
right now.
room. You are going
You
to be
are man
getting
You're
shaming
views
being
right
and
now.
people
bare
coming in
rude,
You're
here
man
because of
Aaron.
shaming.
Octavian.
You're
And
man
then when
shaming
women
because
want
you
to
know I'm in the
come
wrong.
and speak
You know I'm in the
about
right and
her,
she's in the
when
wrong.
people want to come and
Be
speak
quiet
about
and let
their
She's
her
in the
speak, and then
wrong
you
and
fucking
can
I'm in
tell
the
if she's
right,
listen,
right
and
or
you're
are you
wrong.
upset.
listening to
That's why you're
yourself?
not even
Are
letting
you
me land.
listening to
You're just
yourself?
triggered.
Are you listening to yourself? You've been
Are
doing
you
this. You've
listening
been
to
doing this. Yeah,
yourself?
because I'm trying to fucking
You're
talk.
just
You're out here doing
waffling.
the most. There's no need.
Like you're just
There's no
waffling out
need.
your ass
Stop
right now.
speaking to
Like you know
people.
you're in the
Stop
wrong and
speaking
you're just
in the
waffling your
wrong
mouth.
how?
You're in the wrong and
How?
you don't
What
even
did
want to
she
let
say
me
that was
land.
wrong?
How?
What did she
You
say that was
said
wrong? Can
that
How?
you
apparently
specify?
you're not happy. You're not happy with the way women are being spoken on
Bro,
So
here.
why
I'm
don't you listen
listening
to the
to it.
Every
reason
single
I'm
and then
woman.
listening
stop
Let
to it.
me
saying
Are
that?
you
land.
all
You
right?
see, you don't even. You can you? Are you a good listener? Are you a good listener?
You're a
We've been
Are you a
terrible
good
fucking
listener. What
listener?
are you
listening to you
talking
for how long?
about?
Are
Look
you
at
all
look at
right?
what Hill's listening.
You're not a good listener, are you? I think you need to hear. You need to check your earring because you can't listen.
You're a
You don't
bad
listen,
What
do
you
host.
you?
need to do is learn some
What I
people
think what you
skills
need to do,
when you're
what you need to
opening
do is you
rooms.
need to
When
listen
you're opening
because you're
rooms
going off your
about
feelings right
abuse
now.
towards
Yeah. At the
females
end of the
from
day,
fucking artists, are you sick
at
in
the
the
end of
head?
the day, oh, you're triggered. You're
Are
just
you
triggered
sick?
right
Of
now.
course I'm
I can
fucking
see.
triggered. It's triggering to see. Are you all right?
You're triggered because
Are you all
you're
right?
triggered because I'm in the right
Are
and
you all
she's in the
right?
wrong. At the end of the day,
I'm in the
if you're
wrong
gonna come
how?
into someone's space,
I'm in the
you're
wrong
gonna come
how?
and you're gonna act
I'm
accordingly.
in the
You
wrong
speak.
how?
Every single female that came
I'm
on
in
here,
the
they
wrong
all speak
how?
Women. She's the
respectively.
women.
She
I'm
was the
in
only
the
one that
wrong
came on
Not
here
how?
and that
female.
was rude. You're in the wrong. At the end of the day, you're
In
in the
the
wrong.
wrong
And you know,
how?
You're not a good listener. I can tell. You
And
need
are
to
you
check
right
your
for
hearing
talking
aids.
over people? Are you right for
You've been talking
you
over
need to
people since you've
listen to
come in
how
here.
you're talking to people because it doesn't sound good. Yeah, you've opened a
Okay. Listen.
featuring
Okay, I'll let you.
Octavian. I
Okay, I'll let
can't
you talk. I'll
talk.
let you
You're
talk.
running
I'll let
in
you talk.
again.
I'll
No
let
one
you
can
talk. I'll
talk.
let you talk. Bruv, this is the problem with some of you women. Like, you don't like
What do
to
you mean,
listen,
some
bruv.
of you
I'll let
women?
you
Some of you
talk.
women, shut your
I will
fucking
let you
mouth,
talk.
man.
Some of you
What do you
women.
mean, some
Bruv,
of
I
you
will let you
women?
talk.
Some of you women.
Okay. Trillery, listen. Trillery, guess what? Listen, Trillery. Bye. Yeah? You want to come, yeah, and you want to be triggered, yeah? Not on my platform. At the end of the day, yeah, if you want to go and pick and choose sides, yeah, and be like, oh, I don't like the way women are being spoken on, talk on the whole thing, talk on everything. At the end of the day, you want to ignore the fact that what's her name? The woman came on here and then she started getting rude for no reason to people. Like, bruv, if you're gonna come on here, talk accordingly. We're having a normal discussion on here, yeah? You're not gonna come and over talk. You're not gonna come and be rude and curse. If you're gonna come and troll, I'll kick you out. And she started coming here looking for retweets and looking for people to come and tweet her to get an extra amount of followers. If you don't act like if you don't act like a woman, don't expect a man to act like a gentleman, because that ain't gonna happen. At the end of the day, act like a woman, and then I'll be a gentleman. Don't come on my platform and start talking was, start talking bullshit, all because you're triggered. I understand you're triggered, but don't come and now get personal with people. Like, bruv, we're not here for that, yeah? So, as I said, yeah, if you're triggered and you're upset, that I understand where you're coming from, innit? But at the end of the day, you're upset because you don't like the way women are being spoken to. Well, then why don't you go and tell that woman, the exact woman that we was being rude to? If you want to come and talk on my space, you come and you talk with respect, and you don't talk over people, and you wait for people to finish, and then you talk your turn. That's how it goes.
I think
like
that the important thing to learn from that is that you need to do that too, though.
You see your ex? You know what? I'm going on mute now. You talk your point, because you see Trillery, yeah? She's very childish. You can see that she's obviously triggered.
I disagree. She's not
yapping
childish
her mouth.
at all.
So I'm going on mute. You say what you have to say, because, as I said, we're going to talk on here. We're going to talk once at a time. So I'm going on mute now. You say what you have to say.
Well, first of all, can you add Trillery back and let her say her point first? Because she actually didn't say her point.
So you've got nothing to say. You've got nothing to say, because you know I'm in the, because you know what I'm saying is right. You've got nothing to say because you know what I'm saying is right.
Now listen to me. Well, you've said a lot of things.
Listen, but you said okay. Listen to this though. I'll let you talk. As I said, the girl that came on here before all the women that came on, was anyone rude to her before that girl came in and done all of that? Was anyone rude to any of the women? Yes or no?
She came on for a reason.
No. Listen, answer the question. Don't avoid the question. This is what you guys like to do.
Go on, you to ask me the question. Listen, and I'll listen this time.
Listen, all the women that came on the show, wasn't we nice and welcoming to all the women? And was any of them rude before that woman came on and started
who's that woman?
Getting rude to me? I don't know what her name is, Mumbaya or something like that. I don't know what her name is. You see, you don't even want to answer the question because you know I'm in the right.
You said her name in a mad way.
I said her name in a mad way. What are you talking? Oh my god, you can't make this up.
I paused for 1 second and you're talking like I'm
Okay. Listen. All the women that came on here to talk today, before the girl that came on here calling me a beta male and said that, oh, I can see why your name is Az because you're an arse and everything, and apparently I'm leaning towards Octavian and all of that. All the women that have come on here, haven't they been nice? They've all spoken. They've never spoken over anyone. They've spoken when they've needed to be spoken to, and they've been very respectful when they've been on there. Hasn't that happened?
Yes. So
when that girl came on here, she came and then she started getting rude for no reason. No one was rude to any woman today.
Reason, though.
What was the reason? Because I put him on my space. If you don't want him on my space, then don't listen.
The problem was that you didn't listen to the reasons, so you don't know
what reasons. What reasons didn't I listen to?
I mean, it's been.
What reason? No. What reason? No. You see, you know times. I'm in the right and you're in the wrong. That's why I've caught you out. What reasons didn't I listen to?
So I can finish then, and then you can tell me I'm wrong.
Okay. What reasons did I didn't listen to? I'm going on mute now. Tell me.
Just every single person that's come on since you got called a beta male, sorry. Since then, you were triggered. But before that, everyone else has been listening for hours, getting triggered and getting in their feelings and listening to loads of bullshit from Octavian.
If you're angry, channel it all to Octavian, not to me.
Well, that's what they were doing. But as a
man, they was talking
to
me. They was talking to me.
Speak? Can you mute yourself and let me speak?
All right, calm down.
No. As a man, you have a responsibility in this society.
No, we're not going to do this male and female. No, we're not doing any of that.
Listen,
we are not doing that. No, we're not. At the end of the day, you're going to act like a woman. No, we're not doing that. At the end of the day, I don't owe you any respect. Remember that. I do not owe
I
you
don't need
any
your
respect.
respect. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
as a host,
So no.
if you're
I'm
saying
trying to
that
make
you
a
want
point.
to
If you're
host a
gonna come on my
space,
space and
then
talk
mute yourself and
rubbish,
let me join
I
and
do not
speak.
owe you any respect to be the bigger man. I don't owe you that respect.
Underneath
If you're
my
gonna
name, it
come
says
on
speaker,
my
but I've not been
space,
able to speak.
at the end of the day, because I can see where you're going, if you're gonna come on my
Where am I
space,
going?
I'll
Tell
let
me.
you land. I'll let you finish. But all I'm gonna
Thank
say
you.
is, if you're gonna come on my space
Mhm.
and you're gonna come and be rude to me,
I've
I
not
do
been
not
rude to
owe
you.
you any. I'm not talking about you, but you have been
Okay,
rude
good.
whilst you've been talking to me.
How?
I'm not talking about you. Listen, don't try and change the subject. At the end of
You
the
said
day,
it.
if I'm, you're funny, innit?
I am.
At the end of the day, if a woman is gonna come on my platform, yeah,
Any
and
person, not just a woman.
you're gonna be rude for no reason, I do not owe you any respect to be the bigger male and rise above it. I do not owe you that respect. So I've made it very clear when I started this space. Once you come on, we're not accepting no trolls, no arguing, no insults, no words or no discriminatory words being thrown about on this space. We're not doing that. We're gonna have a grown a grown argument and debate, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to behave ourselves on this platform because it ruins the quality. So, and I've made it clear, I do not owe you no respect if you're coming on here and now you're now saying outlandish things and you're trying to now insult me in that to try and get a couple retweets or you want to get extra followers and that. No, I don't owe you that respect to be the bigger man. So I'm letting you know I don't owe her that respect. So if you're gonna come on here, act like a woman and I will act like a gentleman. If you want to
Okay, so am I a woman?
if you want to act
woman yet?
out of,
Can I speak?
if you want to misbehave, then we can misbehave too. And I've made it very clear, and that's that.
Alright, so criticism is not the same as insults.
That was not
people are
criticism.
coming
She was throwing insults. It was not criticism.
Right. The initial thing was criticism. Then you started reacting. So then she started reacting. That's how it escalates. That's how it is.
No. You're lying again.
I know I'm a liar. Let me carry on then. So when everyone is coming on here saying the same thing to you, and you're not trying to like let any of it in, no one's trying to attack you. They're trying to make you understand. You're saying
I
this is the first
understand
time.
where you, and the thing is, I've made it clear. I understand where you're coming from.
Did you remember
I
when I was
everything
speaking
that you're
completely
saying.
silent while you were speaking?
I understand. I'm telling you, I understand everything that you're telling me. All the things that you're saying that you're not happy about. I understand where you're coming from.
Don't take
All
this
I'm
as me.
saying is,
Listen,
I'm just not happy with people coming on here getting rude to people. I'm not tolerating any of that.
But people aren't being rude to people. People are responding.
She came on here and
telling
she
you how
started
they're
getting
feeling.
rude for no reason. If
But
you're
if
going
you
to be
didn't
rude to
respond, then
Octavian,
you
be
didn't
rude to
talk
him.
over people,
If you
that
want to
would
be rude,
happen.
if you want to be rude to Octavian, be rude to him. She wasn't rude to
I don't wanna be
Octavian,
rude to him.
but he's the one that is going for all of this, not me. But then you want to come and talk worse to me. No, I'm not having that. Sorry.
Because they're talking about you in this point. They're not talking about Octavian when they're talking
No,
about
she
it.
was talking to Octavian at first, and then
But
she
when you
randomly
become
just came on to me.
listen, when you are gonna, if you're gonna host a space and be a host, and you want people to follow you, and you want people, like you said, you want people, if you don't want to listen, don't listen. Safe, I understand that. But people are coming because this is an important conversation. And
yes. So if they don't like it, don't come in. It's as simple as that.
Because it's an important conversation, you need to treat it with respect.
And I did treat it with respect.
But you're not anymore.
Yes, because you guys are not treating it with respect. You're coming in, you're
our job. That's your
out
job.
of order. This is what I'm saying. If you're going to come on here and you want to misbehave, then we can do the same back to you.
But do you understand
we're
that
be
these people that are here are guests and you are the host? Like you said, if this was YouTube, if this was a podcast, it'd be fine. The same rules apply here. If you are presenting this, you are the host, you have to have respect for the people around you that are listening to you. Right?
Yeah, but I will have respect for people that have respect for me. If you're going to come and troll, then I'll treat you like a troll.
But people are not trolling you.
That girl, she was a troll. That girl that came on here, she started trolling. No, it's not that. Everything that she was saying, oh, why are you so upset? Why are you triggered? Why are you so upset?
Things to everybody else.
Well, who did I say that to?
The last person that you just added, she didn't even get a single chance to say
because at the end of the day, of course she didn't, because I'm in the right and she's in the wrong, and she doesn't want to admit. But you don't know
she's right or wrong because you didn't let her finish her sentences. It's important to let people finish.
I heard a lot of things that she was
saying,
saying,
you can let them land,
I heard a lot of things that she was saying, and You're saying I don't agree with the way women are. What she said, what Trillery said was she doesn't agree with the way women are being talked on the platform.
Neither do I.
And I said, yes, I do not agree with the way women are being talked on a platform.
But you are part
but
of the
at the end of the
you are
day,
also
yes,
talking to
yes,
women the same way.
yeah,
Not
of
the same
course,
way, but
because at the
similarly.
end of the day, it's like we're going around in circles.
Yeah,
at the
it
end
is,
of the
because you're
day,
not letting
you're
me
coming
move
on my
on.
platform, and I've told you what the rules are. You come on here and you respect the platform. If you're triggered, you can be triggered, but you're not gonna come and disrespect no one, and that's that.
But if you're
And
coming
so
onto
she's
a
not. No, listen.
conversation,
This
no,
is what I'm
I want to
saying.
talk
It's
this
like you
time.
guys have no accountability. You have no
For
accountability
what?
for your
What have we
actions.
done to have
You have no
accountability right now?
accountability for your actions. That's the problem with a lot of you
Related
lot.
to what right now?
You see, a lot of people are even saying, you see, they're even agreeing with it. You have no accountability. How are you going to come on here and be and get disrespectful? And then now you guys are complaining because we're being disrespectful to a lady that's being disrespectful to us, which was uncalled for.
Listen, people came on.
No, I don't care. I
Listen
don't
to
care. I
me.
don't care. It don't work like that. You guys have no accountability.
The
You have
initial
no
woman, the
accountability
woman that
for your
came
actions.
on, and
You
that
think you can come on here? You think you can come on here and talk the way you want, and then the minute a man gives you a bit Euro medicine, now you're upset. No, it don't work
let me
like
tell
that.
you,
As I
I
said,
don't get rude
these
on
are
the
the
internet.
rules.
I
These
don't
are
get
the
rude on
rules.
Twitter.
These are
I
the
don't get
rules on
rude
my
like that.
space. These
And
are the
you're
rules on
making me
my
want to be like
space.
that.
At the end of the day,
So I
these are the
get why
rules on
they
my
were.
space. Yeah. If you're gonna come on my space and you're gonna disrespect the thing, then we're gonna disrespect you. At the end of the day, I made the rules very clear. If you're gonna come on here, behave yourself,
Follow
innit?
your own
And
rules
she
then.
came and she got excited because a lot of people on there. She probably saw the verified ticks. So
You
she
really
thought
need
I'm
to
gonna be.
understand that not
She
everyone
thought.
cares
She
about social
thought.
media as much
She
as you
thought
do.
that she was gonna make it on the shade room. Listen, at the end of the day, if you're gonna come on here, behave yourselves. Yeah?
You're the only person
Behave
right now that's
yourselves.
thinking about retweets and shade room.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm
Who
not.
else do you think is actually concerned about that right now?
That girl that came on there that was talking
Did
all
she
of that. She
mention
done all
anything
of
like
that.
that, or was she just speaking and you disagreed and didn't like it?
At the end of the day, it was uncalled for, and she came on here started
Uncalled for
disrespecting
in your
people for no
opinion.
reason.
But before she came on, with other women, were
At
being
the end of the day,
spoken
we're going
over.
around in
Listen
circles
to what
now.
I'm
We're going
saying.
around. Okay, you know what? We're going around in circles. Yeah.
Can you let me speak? And then we're not going to go around in circles.
Listen. I'm gonna let you speak, but after you're
And
done,
then I'll
I'm
be
gonna
done.
put
Yeah, let me land, and I'll tell you when I'm done, and we'll be done.
listen. When you're done, I'm gonna put Trillery on, but I'm going on mute now. So say everything that you have to say. At the end of the day, you know what, Aaron? Just let me, go on, talk. Trillery's gonna come on here, talk.
Before I lose my train of thought, right? As I was saying, don't cut me off this time. As a man, well, don't say this is not men, women. As a man, since men are the highest, like, I've lost my train of thought. Statistically,
be careful
higher,
about what you're about to say here, right?
I don't need to be careful. I know what I'm saying. Don't worry. Statistically, men, there's higher rates of men raping women and assaulting women and abusing women in general. Is that a fact or not?
It's a fact, but what does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me? I didn't do anything.
No,
Why?
just
Why
listen.
you come? It doesn't have to do anything with me. I didn't do anything.
Just listen, and then you'll understand what I'm trying to say, right? So
go on.
So listen, as when women try to speak to men, they do not tend to listen as much as they do when another man is speaking. That is also a fact.
But today we was all listening to every single person, every single woman that came on here. We listened to all of them. So what are you talking about?
I'm not talking about the situation right now. So if you listen, you'll know.
So what are you talking about? You're talking about this situation, or you're talking about in general? It's like you're talking about two different things. Now, this is what I'm saying.
You're not following
mate,
it. That's your problem.
The way
you're trying
to, you're trying to land right now, but you're landing in England, then you're landing in
let me land wherever I want to land, and then
you're landing in Asia, you're landing in completely different places, mate.
Aaron,
like, just
let me
get
land
to the point
first, and then you can tell me I'm wrong. If statistically, and in all the information that we've got in sociology and psychology,
you make
all
no
of this
sense.
Stuff, we know that other men listen to other men more than they do to women. So other men have to speak up if you want actual change in society. If we're literally saying to help, and when you don't
wait,
say
hold
anything,
on. What did you just say? You said other men need to speak up.
Yeah.
About what? What do they need to speak up about?
When they see something wrong, or if they see some sort of abuse, it's basically holding other men accountable for their actions.
And we did today. We held them accountable.
But the people that are coming on are telling you that you didn't do enough.
Wow. So you're telling me I didn't do enough?
Yeah, and you should take that criticism
Wow.
and listen.
Okay. So what? But I asked you guys, even the girl that came on that was insulting me, I asked her, what did I do? Because she said this. What you're saying, she said this. I asked her, so what did I do that wasn't enough?
Okay, so I
Please
can tell
tell
you
me.
right now if
Because
you want me to.
I held them I held them accountable throughout the whole time. All the tweets about him, the evidence about him, even some of the things he was saying, I called him out about it. I think, I think you guys, you just don't like the way I went about it. That's the problem. You don't like the way I done it. I held him accountable throughout the whole space. You guys just don't like the way I held him accountable.
Well, how
That's
do you
the
think
problem.
that you held him accountable? In what way? Like just with the tweets?
Bruv, they're tweeting because they're off their feelings. Listen to the recording when this space is done.
No, but are you talking
and then come
about
back to
like
me.
you held him accountable?
No.
By
Listen to the
tweets?
recording when this space is done. We held him accountable throughout the whole
I'm saying
space.
you said that you held him accountable in your way. What was your way?
All the tweets and evidence
But
against him.
that wasn't from you. That was from
I
all
brought
the people
all of that
talking.
against him, and I said, "What do you have to say about that?" When
but
he was
that's
explaining
from everybody
himself.
else. That's not from you. That's nothing from you so far.
Yo, let me land then, innit? Let me land. You asked me how I held him accountable, and I'm telling you, all the tweets against him, all the evidence against him that were tweeted, I read all of that out, and I told him to explain himself on that. We held him accountable on that. Whenever he explained himself and it sounded like he was talking out of his ass, we was like, mate, it sounds like you're talking out your ass here. Like, because some of the screenshots that were posted, like, bro, it's self-explanatory. Like, you can he's basically baited himself out in the screenshots. When the part about him kicking his ex's belly after the abortion, I told him, mate, from the screenshot, you've gone and you've written that message saying, oh, well, it's karma, innit? And then I've asked him, where are your receipts? He told me he can't find any of the receipts. I then told him, mate, I'll be honest, from what you're telling me, this sounds crazy. Like, I find it hard to believe you. I told all of that. I held him accountable throughout the whole time. Everything that he was saying, because we have to play both sides. LD said it. You heard him. We have to play both sides. If we're gonna have if we're gonna talk on a topic, we're gonna talk on both sides. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I held him accountable throughout the whole time. What else did I talk on? Let me also look, because all the tweets, they're all saved on here. Look, here is one. Here's another one. What's the matter with this? The video of Octavian, what's it called? Having an argument with his girlfriend. How many times did I ask him? I asked him about 4 times, Octavian, have you physically assaulted your girlfriend? Octavian, have you gotten into a physical physical what's the word again? X, come off mute. What's the word again? Altercation. Have you gotten into a physical altercation with your girlfriend? He said, yes, he's had a physical altercation with his girlfriend. I asked him, have you physically abused your girlfriend? He said, no, he's never physically abused your girlfriend. I asked him, have you gotten into a physically altercation with your girlfriend? He said, yes, he has. Then I asked him, Octavian, have you threatened to physically assault your girlfriend? And he said himself, yes, he has. So please tell me, how am I not holding him accountable when he's admitting to what he's doing?
Because you asked him questions and you read out tweets, but you didn't say anything from yourself.
I told him, bro, from what you're telling me, it sounds as if I told him, do you understand why people
Just saying,
are
upset? This sounds mad.
It's because it does.
That's not enough. What do you mean? Oh, that sounds mad. That's like
this is what I'm saying. You see, this is what I'm saying. When you get that, when you come to when you dig deep into everything, at the end of the day, you guys are just upset because of the way I held him accountable. I held him accountable throughout the whole.
That's what we're saying.
But I'm telling you,
the way that you did it is not good enough. And that people are telling you so that you know for the future.
No, people are telling me that they're upset because we're talking about him on Twitter Spaces. They're upset because you brought him on here. At the end of the day, then don't listen. And don't listen. Don't request to talk. It's as simple as it's a Twitter space.
If it's too
I've made it clear. Understood. I've made it clear. I am not co-signing him. I am not
I don't think
defending
you're
him.
co-signing him. I'm not saying that you're co-signing him. I don't
Well,
think that
you
are.
said that before, and a lot of the females on there said that
No,
before
I
as
did
well.
not say.
And I
not
can
said
see
that
a lot
word.
of you females,
So
like, you guys are laughing about this. I thought this
I
was
said
a
that you
very
have
serious
not
subject
held
for
him
you guys.
accountable as
I
the
held
way
them.
that you
I
should.
held them accountable,
The way that
and I
you should
said this
have.
was crazy. Well, what do you think I'm gonna
You
get out
had
of this? Like,
listen, you had a unique opportunity, because he said he's not even going to talk about this again, like properly like this. You have a unique opportunity to hold him accountable, and you could
and I
have done
did,
more.
and I did, and I did.
And you
You're
could
just
have
not
done
happy
more.
about the way
You
I
shouldn't
done
have
it.
left any gap in that space, in this space anyway. But you shouldn't have left any gap. It should have been held accountable to the most before he left.
This is what I'm
And when
saying.
he
It's
was
like,
talking,
you guys. This is what I'm saying.
just
You
let me
wasn't here.
finish
This
this
is what
point, and just
you're
let me
not
finish this point.
listening. You are not listening. I
You
told
cut me off, so who's
everyone.
not listening?
I told everyone when I started this space. This is your
I'm not talking about when you
opportunity.
started this space. We're talking
No,
about this
no,
time,
because
right
I
now.
need to make it
And
clear, because it's like
Octavian was here.
you don't understand what's going on. I told everyone this is your opportunity to speak to Octavian. This has got nothing to do with me. He's just on my platform, and I'm gonna let him speak. Because the thing is, when I'm rising up all you girls, yeah, when LD was here,
Women.
none of you want to talk. When Octavian was here, none of you want to talk. There was only a small minority of women that wanted to talk, yeah? But now, because LD is gone, everyone wants to now talk. You got all this energy now.
And do you
At the end of
understand
the day,
why, though?
I
Do you
made it
understand
very
why?
clear. I made it very clear. If
Do you
you
understand why
all,
less
I
women want
made
to
it
speak when the
made it
abusers are on here?
very clear, yeah? When you come on here, Octavian said it himself. If you want to curse him out, curse him out. Even though I said I'm not here for it, if you want to express yourself, or if you want to say what's on your mind, say it directly to him. That's why I added him on here. I asked him all the questions. We listened to his side of the story, and the things that I thought he was talking shit about or didn't add up. I said, mate, you know what? That sounds a bit crazy. Like, I don't agree with what you're saying there. And I said that. At the end of the day, what LD said was right. I can't now go and say anything crazy like so and so and so, because the guy hasn't been proven guilty. He hasn't even been charged. So
That
we
means
need to listen
nothing.
to both sides. You see, this is what I'm saying. You're just saying because he's been accused, he's 100% guilty. Is that what you're saying?
Let me tell you, my rapist has not been convicted, but he raped me. It's not about whether they're convicted or not. It's not about innocent until proven guilty. No one included the law now.
Yeah, but you can't say every single
It doesn't
man
take people's
that
experiences away.
but
The
now
law
you're
doesn't
saying,
mean
because
that.
basically what you're saying now is every single man that gets
No, that's
accused
not
for
what I
rape
said.
is 100% a rapist. That's what
No.
you're basically saying. That's what you
No.
are saying. That's what you're saying.
How did I say that?
You're basically saying every single
What
man
did I
that
say
gets,
that added
you're
up to that?
basically, because you're saying my rapist raped me, but he didn't get charged.
Yeah.
I understand that, but not every single person that gets accused of it has actually done it. And this is what LD's trying to say. That's the reason why I brought him on this show, so he can come and talk his side. You guys can say whatever you want to say to him, but then now turning it on to me because I've brought him on my space, and that I didn't hold him accountable to the standard that you guys like. You're going off your feelings. At the end of the day, I don't need to please you. Remember that. This is my platform. We're agreeing with his girlfriend. We was pandering to his girlfriend the whole time. So at the end of the day, if you're not happy because of in terms of the standard of how I held him accountable, that's your problem. But we held him accountable.
It's not actually just my problem.
It is your problem because you're the one that's triggered.
Like
you're
I
the one that's
said,
upset
you had
here.
a unique opportunity to do this properly, and you didn't.
Okay, so what? So I'll ask you again. What did I do? So what? No, because it's like we're going around in circles. This is what I'm saying. You're saying I didn't do it properly. So tell me, how didn't I hold him accountable properly? Tell me.
By saying that's mad and saying this and this and this. At the end of the day, he's on here, and when the women that were on here,
hey guys, you can't make this shit up, yo.
When the women
you cannot make this shit up, yo.
I beg you mute yourself.
No,
and
you
let
cannot
me
make
my
this
sentence.
shit up. I've just asked you again, and you've told me the same thing.
I'm
because I said that's mad.
I'm
because
trying
I said
to tell
that's
you right
mad.
now. I
because
tried
I
to
said
move on
that's
to a
mad.
different thing
This
right
is how I
now.
know you haven't even been listening to the whole thing. You know what, right?
I
if
only
you're
missed
gonna
the
come
first
on
2
here,
hours.
at the end of the day, you said what you've had to say, innit? It's 3 o'clock now, innit? Like people have got
Let
work.
me land, and then I'll be done.
Yeah, say your point, and then
thank you.
Come off, because you've just repeated yourself, and what you're saying don't make sense.
Okay, we'll see. So when you said before the
Trillery, I'ma rise you up once she's done. Gone.
Before it started escalating, when you said the women that were coming on being calm and this and this, those women were being spoken over the entire time, and by Octavian.
And I called Octavian up on it. I told him stop talking.
Finish,
I told him stop talking. You keep on saying the same thing.
Well, can you let me finish? Then you'll see why I'm trying to say it.
Oh, where are you trying to land though? Because when you're landing, you're landing all over.
You're
landing all over the world, bro. Like what
I'm
the
not
fuck?
asking to guess where I'm
people
trying
are,
to land.
bro. People are even, bro. People are DMing me. I should kick you off because you're you don't know where you're going. So just
you don't know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Let me get there.
You've got 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes.
Get there. Innit? Mute yourself. Thank you. When he was talking, and he was talking over the women, and it became an argument. He came talking and this and this and this. All of the tweets, everyone was tweeting you saying, "Can you tell him to be quiet?" And then you did, but you didn't do it off your own back. That's a problem. And when he was talking over all of the people and not letting people talk, and then you got all started reacting to the people because they were unhappy with that. What did you expect? If people are unhappy and they're already triggered by all of the whole conversation, and then they've got women coming on here trying to share their experiences, being spoken over and interrupted, like what they're trying to say is not important. They're trying to come here and have a
no one said. You see, you're trying to manipulate. You're trying to manipulate the situation again, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What you're doing is very dangerous. You need to behave yourself because some of the stuff you're doing is kind of crazy.
Tell me to behave
you're
myself.
saying things like
Yeah?
You're trying to manipulate the situation, like, we're trying to make it seem as if women's opinions aren't important. Like you're trying to push an agenda here. I can see what you're doing. Don't think you can try and push an agenda on my platform. Nah, you know what? Because you said that, you need to go. You need to go. Don't be pushing agendas. I can see this lady's trying to push agendas. Don't think you can come and push agendas, bro. If you're gonna try and lie and manipulate things to try and push an agenda, I'll kick you off. Don't ever come and do that because everyone gave the women that came on here all the attention. We all listened to them and we was all pandering to them and Octavian's ex. Octavian was out here explaining himself to you lot. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you're upset because the way I held him accountable. You're not happy with the way I held him accountable. At the end of the day, that's your problem, innit? We held him accountable, innit? So in terms of your feelings, if you're upset because I didn't do it in terms of the way you done it, I ain't got a problem with that. But as a woman, if you're gonna come on here, we've invited you on here. If you're gonna come on here, I've told you already, yeah. If you're gonna come talk, be respectful, innit? If you're gonna be rude to him, be rude to him, but don't come and now be rude to me. I ain't got anything to do with this. Yeah. At the end of the day, like all I'm saying is I gave a man a platform to come and to hear what you man have to say about him, innit? But don't come and now change this to me because you're triggered. Bruv, loud, any of that. So yeah, Trillery, yeah, you can come and you can say whatever you want to say now. I don't know if this one's gonna stop barking off her mouth. Come off mute. Trillery, come off mute.
Are you ready to be a grown-up now?
I'm a grown-up. You're not acting like a grown-up. And the thing is, I'm younger than you. You're here screaming and stuff. You're not trying to listen to what I'm saying.
You know, listen,
and you guys haven't listened. Okay, I'll let you talk.
No, all you like to do is talk.
All I'm gonna
say is, you have to remember the people who are
listening.
listening.
I'm gonna say one thing, and then you can talk
the
for the
views
whole.
in this room in the
first
first place.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. Trillery, you're very childish. You are very childish. You see, you're not even listening. I told you, I'm gonna say one thing, and then you'll be able to talk. Yeah. All I'm saying is, I can tell that you guys haven't even listened to the whole space.
Yeah, we haven't.
That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of people in my DMs are even agreeing with what I'm saying. But you know what? You can go and talk.
To the whole space. What's the point?
You haven't. You see, you're agreeing.
Do you think I have
because
time to sit here and listen to fucking Octavian waffle for hours and hours and hours?
But then why are you in the space then? You was in the space though.
Because I wasn't here when the space started. Are you going to keep arguing with me? Because I feel like
but then when you joined, you stayed. You joined when you joined, you stayed on.
A hype for your hashtag, and it's not good because you see
you're
this
crazy.
room.
You're crazy.
It's a very serious room.
You know what? Trillery.
It's a very serious
I'm going on
room.
mute. Trillery, I'm going on mute.
Go on mute,
I'm gonna let you talk your talk, but you're acting very childish and you're trying to paint a narrative as well.
Okay. To all the women who have been triggered in this room or listening to this room, I just want to not even apologize on his behalf, because at the end of the day, like, I've heard someone someone's been told, yeah,
You're not apologizing on my behalf. What am I
because you
apologizing
just
for?
heard someone say that they've been raped and they've the person who raped them wasn't convicted, and then you're saying, yeah, but that doesn't mean come on, you can't, really.
So you're telling me,
Really?
Trillery, every single person that is accused of raping someone is a rapist? Is that what you're telling me?
That's not what I'm telling you. Do you know how many people? Do you know how many
you're
people
contradicting yourself
don't
now.
get
So you're
charged?
contradicting
Do
yourself
you know
now.
how many
You are
people?
contradicting
Are you
yourself.
gonna mute, or are you just
You
gonna
are
keep talking
contradicting
over me?
yourself.
Are you gonna keep
At the
talking
end of
over
the day,
me? I'm
at the end of the day,
speaking
because
about a serious
you're trying to
issue
paint the narrative.
within women, and
I
you're here arguing with
said,
me.
don't
Are
try
you
and
just gonna
change my
keep on
words. This is
arguing
all
with me?
recorded.
Are you even a real
No, because you're
person?
chatting
Are
shit
you a
now.
real person? Or are you
No,
just
you're
doing this
talking out of your
for
ass
views?
now. I can't lie. At the end of the day, I said, not every single person that is accused. And LD
So
said
when
the
someone
same
says
thing,
Black
but you didn't
Lives
have the
Matter, do we
energy for
want to
him.
hear
You
fucking
didn't
All
have the
Lives
energy for
Matter?
him,
Like,
though.
bro,
You didn't
when
have the
someone
energy for
screams Black
LD when
Lives
he
Matter,
said
do
it,
we want
though.
to hear All
You
Lives
didn't have.
Matter?
Why are you
So
talking
when
about
women
Black
are,
Lives Matter?
yeah, because it's a,
You see what
because
I'm talking
what am I
about?
saying? Because
Why are you
you're not
talking about Black
listening.
Lives
You're not
Matter? You see, you're
listening.
not a good
Yeah.
listener.
When
Listen to what I'm
when
saying.
we
Yeah.
scream Black
At
Lives
the end,
Matter, we
why
don't
are
want to
you
hear other
talking about
people
Black Lives
contradicting
Matter?
what we're saying and saying All Lives
This
Matter.
lady's
So when
crazy.
women
I
are
can't
talking
lie. You're
about being
moving, man.
raped, they're talking about sexual abuse. When women are talking about physical abuse and
Why are we
abuse in
talking about
general,
Black Lives
we're not
Matter?
talking about. I'm giving an example. Can you stop speaking over me? Because I've already seen how
At the end of the
unintelligent
day,
you
the
are.
only point I'm
Yeah.
making is,
Period. No, you're talking down to
or the
women
only
who are
point I'm
talking
making is,
about their
when
experiences. You have made,
when
bro,
LD said
no,
what I
I
was
was in
saying,
here when
you have
LD
no
was in here.
energy for
Don't try
him.
it. Don't act
But
like
when I'm
because LD
saying it,
was
you're
speaking, no
triggered.
one was shocked to say
When
anything. You never had nothing to say.
When LD said what I said, you didn't have anything to say.
Yes, I did. I was
But now,
in the
because
room
I've
and
said
he
it,
left.
you're upset.
I was in the room.
You're
You don't
upset.
talk over LD because you're shocked. That's why you can't talk over my man. But when I'm talking,
Why am I gonna talk over
you are
LD
shocked
when
because
what
you're
he's
shocked
saying is
because
fact?
you're shocked. No, because you're shocked. That's
What?
why. And you are
Look, she's trying to shame me now
misogynistic. You are
again. You see,
misogynistic
you're
prick.
using
That's why
shaming
when women are
tactics.
speaking, you're out
But
here
I
running
don't
them.
disagree with
But
LD.
when
I
LD's
don't
talking,
disagree with
yeah,
LD.
but you
Why
can't.
am I
You have
gonna
to
talk over
agree
LD?
to
You see,
disagree.
this
You
is
have
what
to
they do.
agree to
They'll use shaming
disagree.
tactics
Just
against
because you
you
don't
when they're
agree with what I'm
losing.
saying, that doesn't mean you
You're
should
in the
belittle
wrong
me
and you're
and be
upset.
talking about
You're
females.
in the
Oh, listen
wrong
to
and
you
you're
girls.
upset.
You
So
listen to
you're
you
trying to
girls.
manipulate the situation. You're trying to manipulate the situation because you're in the wrong and you're upset. That's why you're trying to use shaming tactics against me. You're telling me I'm shook of LD. I agree with his point. Why am I going to talk over him when I agree with what
And
you're
you don't
saying?
agree with what
Like,
no
what,
other
see what I'm
females are
saying?
saying.
You're not a good
You
listener,
don't
Trillery. I can
agree
tell.
with
Trillery,
what anyone else.
you're not a
You're
good
not a good
listener.
host. You're not a
And
good
to be
host.
honest,
Now what?
right? You know
And to
what?
be
Because
honest, man,
a lot of
listen
you,
to you with your little piece of
women are
power.
coming on
It
here,
must
right?
feel
And
great
you're trying
to get a
you're
little bit of
triggered, yeah, and
attention at 3 o'clock in the
you're
morning. It
trying to
must feel great to
manipulate the
belittle women
situation.
who have been abused. It must feel great to host a space like this, innit? It must feel great. You're using Octavian's name.
You're trying to.
Hashtag, you know you're
I'm
going to get
using
enough
your
people come
name.
up in the
Who's
room.
using you? No one asked you to come in here.
I'm
About me
giving my
using
piece
you.
because you're
I'm
being
not
rude.
using women at
You
all.
are,
I
yes,
didn't
you
ask
are.
you to come
Yes,
in
you
here.
are.
I didn't
Because
ask you
it
to
doesn't
come in here
matter
at
about
all.
being, it's an open
Like,
room.
see, this is what I'm
It's
talking
a
about. You're just
public
waffling now,
room.
bro. Like, you're
It is
talking
a
out your ass.
public room.
This is
It
what
is a
you do
public
when
room.
people
It's
like
a
you, yeah,
very
when you're triggered and
touchy
you're in the wrong,
subject
you
for
start making up
women,
lies and you
and you
start
are out
manipulating
here doing the
situations. I'm
absolute
using
most,
women. Why am I
talking
using
over
women? Women
women,
for what?
just like you
You're
are
just
now, not
upset.
giving them
You're
a
just
chance to
upset
speak
because
or
we've
talk
got a
their
point
shit,
and we're
but
saying the
you want to
truth
be
and
here
you're triggered.
defending people like
Bruv, how old
Octavian.
are you
You
as
sound
well,
like
bruv?
an
It's
absolute
3
prick.
o'clock
The
and you're
same
here.
woman who brought
Bruv,
you
you
into
see,
this
you're
life,
calling
yeah,
me a
your
prick. Why are you
mom
calling me
who
a
brought
prick?
you into this
You
life, keep
see,
the same energy. If someone was to put their hand on your...
why are you calling me a prick? Why are you calling me a prick? Because you're triggered because I'm saying the truth. This is what happens. When you say the truth, they get upset. They get triggered. They start using shaming tactics. How many times did you go off topic? At the end of the day, talk on the topic. You're upset because we've got a point and we're saying the truth. And you know that you guys are in the wrong and I'm in the right. That's why you're upset. So you're trying to paint the narrative as if we're trying to use women for clout. And we're basically bringing them on the platform and we're saying we don't care about what they're saying. Bro, at the end of the day, the amount of DMs I'm getting saying that you guys are just waffling. To be honest, I'm going to be mad honest, yeah? It was about domestic abuse and you're here talking about BLM. Like, this is what I'm saying. You've already lost the argument. At the end of the day, you guys are just upset. You're just rattled because I didn't hold him accountable to your standards. So as I said, you can have your opinion in it. That's the nature of this show. You can have your opinion, but at the end of the day, like what you're saying, you're just sounding a bit mad right now. But as I said, it is what it is. Cool. So yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Like, yeah, you see the DMs I'm getting, nothing to do with rape. You see, at the end of the day, you know what? She's just waffling right now. But as I said, it is what it is, isn't it? These are the type of subjects that we talk on. People will get triggered. It's the harsh reality analysis, to be fair. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna have another space later on this week. Let's see what this guy. He's Shawo Do. I don't know who this guy is. Let's see what he has to say. You know what, Shayo Do, you're going to be the last person, and then we're going to call it a night because it's like past 3 o'clock now. Triggered. Shayo Do. Shayo Dao.
Yo,
hello.
what's up? Yeah, thanks.
Are you where are you from, by the way?
Southeast London.
Okay, all right, go on.
Yeah, but I've been listening to this for a while, and I know that you don't like people saying X, Y, and Z, so I'm gonna be respectful and keep it real. But it just really does feel like unless a man's talking, women get spoken over, and it's just really disappointing, to be honest, considering the circumstances in which this is being brought up. I genuinely believe.
So, what are you talking about from when all the women first came on? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, let's take it back a little bit further, because I genuinely, honestly don't think this space should have even happened in the first place. And, that's up for debate, and everybody can have their opinion. Everyone can have.
Because I added Octavian on it? Because I acted Octavian. I added Octavian on the show or on the space.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. And the reation is because.
Mate, at the end of the day, it's a Twitter space. If you don't agree with it, then don't do it.
You've been saying that for a while, and
Yeah, but it's the truth though. That's the harsh reality. How you gonna come and bro?
You don't need to get heated with me, because I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you respectfully.
Because the thing is, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna come on here, make sense.
I am.
No,
trust me, because
Twitter, you are allowed. No, you're not, because Twitter, you are allowed to talk on whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm talking on whatever. Yeah? I'm talking on whatever I want here as well. Yeah.
I created a space. Yeah, well, it's my space, and I created a space to talk on Octavian.
Yeah. But
not even me talking on him. Yeah, let me land, and then I'll let you land in it, because it's my platform, in it. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I gave him an opportunity. He came and he reached out to me. So I'm kind of shell shocked for him to even reach out to me. Okay. Like I'm not that famous.
Can I ask you a question?
Listen, at the end of the day, bro, I don't care. Yeah, after you can ask me a question. I don't care. Yeah, and if you want, you can come off as well, because like it's like you sound like a simp right now. You're just pandering, bruv.
Well, like mum's life. I'm married, my G. I don't need to simp for no one.
Yeah, but you sound
anyway,
like a simp.
Anyway,
we've listened to every single woman on here. Every woman that's come on here, we've listened to them. Mm-hmm. They have heard we've heard everything that they've had to say, and we've been fully understanding, and we've believed everything that they've said, and not once has anyone denied anything that they have said. You guys are making statements saying women are getting spoken over of. Yes, I understand. Octavian was talking over her. He was trying to argue his case whenever the woman was making points. I understand that. But yeah, Octavian was in the wrong there. And I called him out on it. I told him stop, because people are tweeting saying that you're talking over her. Stop. So he went and he was like, sorry. So he stopped. But then when the other girl came on here and she thought, I think she got excited about the blue ticks that she saw, and she thought that she could just start talking rubbish, saying, "Oh, I'm pandering to Octavian and I'm letting him. The way that I brought him on, you didn't like it. What do you mean? Me and what's his name, that big bomber clock guy, we held him accountable throughout the whole space." We held him accountable throughout the whole space. So don't come here and talk rubbish just because you're triggered and you're in your feelings to come and paint a narrative. Yeah. Okay. If you're going to come on here as a woman, especially, if you're going to come on here and you're going to talk rubbish, then, bro, I'll talk rubbish to you as well. Because I made it very clear. I'm not going to let no troll come on here and talk rubbish, innit?
Can I ask you this question?
And the same way with you. You're trying to come on here and you're trying to manipulate a situation. If you're trying to come on Volts, I'll come on Volts too. And I'll come with the same smoke. Yeah? So don't come on here saying I'm picking and choosing and I'm trying to prey on women. This space is for us to listen to what the women have to say. And all you women that are upset about this and have gone through situations like this, this is your chance to talk to Octavian and talk your mind. I made it very clear. It's not here for him to defend himself.
Can I ask you a question?
So you guys can come and talk to him. He wants to say his side of the story, and then you can come and say whatever you want to come say to him, innit? But you're not gonna come after me saying, "Oh, you're not happy because of the way I held him accountable, bruv." If you're gonna come and talk rubbish to me, and then you want to be rude in that, bruv, I'll kick you out, blood. Don't come on man's platform and start talking was, blood.
Can I ask you a question?
Who do you think you are?
I'm Shaudo. Can I ask you a question?
I don't know who you are, though. You're verified for no reason, bruv. And the thing is, I'm not even talking about you. I'm saying in general, innit? At the end of the day, you're here simping. I don't know if your wife has told you to come on here and start simping on here for everyone, yeah? Because you're trying to paint a narrative. Don't come and paint that narrative on here, innit? This is all recorded. You ain't gonna have it here. Don't come and try and paint a narrative here.
Can I ask you a question now?
Ask me a question. Hurry up.
Thank you. What was it that what reason do you think Octavian came on here?
He came on here because he said that the media and the blogs and a lot of people, especially artists in the industry and a lot of public figures, they've all just listened to his ex's story. He wants to have the chance to come on my platform where he can say his side of the story so everyone can listen to his side. And then from what he's told you, regardless of what you think, your emotions and what you're thinking and your opinions of him and the situation, you can go and speak and say everything to him. If you want to grill him. He's open for it, but he wants to hear what you guys have to say. So I was like, you know what? This is going to be a bit crazy. It's going to be very triggering. He called me today. We spoke for half an hour. I don't even know how he got my number in it. But all I'm going to say is, like, at
the time, was Octavian your original host? No, you've answered my question. Was Octavian your original? Was Octavian your original host? Was Octavian your original guest for this? Was Octavian your original guest for this?
No, the original guest was Wiley.
Yes, I know. Okay, so you said, and it's recorded, so you can go back and listen again. You said that this was pretty much a last minute thing. It wasn't really planned. It wasn't really something that you considered too tough, right? Now, considering how, let me talk for a second.
Yeah,
considering how important this situation is, considering how many women have been through situations like this, how many men have been through situations like this, do you think or do you not think that this deserved a little bit more thought, a little bit more planning, maybe even to the point where you might want to advise people about the places they can go if they've felt a way about this? Maybe some sort of talk about how people can deal with situations if they're in this kind of situation. Do you think that this needed a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more handling, a little bit more thought than just, oh boy, well, he called me up last minute and someone else was meant to be on here, so I just put him on here?
I fully agree with what you're saying, yes, but at the end of the day, it's still my space and we still spoke on it. So it doesn't make a difference.
Okay, so it being your space,
it doesn't make a difference.
Are we saying that you can do whatever you want, regardless, just because it's your space? Is that what we're saying?
Technically, you can, because it's your Twitter account and it's your space. Now, what you talk on and how you talk on it, that is down to you.
Okay.
No one, because you guys are trying to paint a narrative as if like
I'm not trying. I'm asking you questions. I'm asking you questions.
Trying to paint a narrative saying that we're talking down on women that basically have gone through these type of situations.
I mean, look,
I know we're not.
I'll be honest with you.
Where women can come on here and you can talk all your Americans. Let's be real. A lot of women are pissed off and triggered at him. Everything that you want to say to him, say it to him now. It's on here.
I'll be honest with you, because I just want to make a point on something that you did say.
For women that have struggled from this, yes, in terms of places where you want to go to for support, there's places out there. We're all in support for you. This space is all about you guys. And it's like you guys are trying to manipulate the situation because I've added Octavian on here, or because I didn't hold him accountable to your regards. You're now upset and you're trying to find any other reason. Stop trying to change the goalposts.
I think we're kind of past Octavian at the moment.
At the end of the day, he's been on here, and whatever's been spoken about has been spoken about. It doesn't matter if I didn't say, you know what, you can go to this company for support or that, because at the end of the day, we're still talking on the situation, and we're asking for women to come, and we're asking for their thoughts, and they're also talking to us about their experience. So
Okay.
you can't come and try to say we're using this to show that we don't care about women that have gone through this. No, we're not doing any of that. At the end of the day, we was going to come and speak about Wiley and how he got cancelled through the anti-Semitic
Yes,
tweets.
and then as a last minute thing, you've come onto this, and your responsibility as a host, how you
It's
have
not
to
my
hold yourself to.
responsibility. It's something. Okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? It's something that I should have done, but it's not my responsibility because it's my space. If you don't like what you're hearing, don't come in the space.
The minute
It's
that you
like a
decide,
YouTube
but
video.
you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to understand the minute that
I
you bring
understand
somebody
why.
on, you have a responsibility to what they say if they're in your space.
At the
Okay,
end of the
that's
day,
just what it. You may like it, you may agree with it or disagree with it, but that is fact. The minute that you brought that man on, you had a responsibility for what he said.
at the end of the day, yes, it's my space, but what has he said? But that was so triggering. I just want to know.
That's not for me to say because I'm
You
not
see,
a
you can't
victim
even
of
say
that.
it. So
I'm
why
not
are
a
you
victim. No,
saying? So
it's
why
not.
are you
I
then
should
saying
look
I need to be held accountable for what people
on
are
a
saying?
real,
You see, you're just
I
talking out
shouldn't
of
even
your
be
ass now.
me.
You see,
Me
I've
one
brought you
should not
out here.
even be in
No,
here.
you're
There
telling
should be
me.
women
You're telling me.
talking.
No,
But the
You're
problem
telling me
is,
that I need to be accountable for what people are saying. So
I am.
tell me, what did he say that was so triggering, or which was wrong? Tell me. You can't even tell me. So you see,
Have you?
you're just talking out of your ass. At
Would
the
you?
end of
Would
the
you let me?
day,
Would you like to let me talk?
So what did he say? What did he say? Tell me now.
Okay. What he said, as somebody in a situation
This is
like that.
recorded, so don't lie.
Yeah.
Word for word, what did he say? Not what you think he said. What did he say word for word? Because what you think he
also,
said
why
compared to what he actually said
why
are
are you
two
shouting
different
though?
things. No, because you're chatting shit. That's
No,
what you're
I'm actually
doing. And
speaking
you're
to you
trying to
as
paint a
politely
narrative.
as I
Don't
possibly
come and
can,
do that.
considering
At the end of
the circumstances.
I'm asking you, I'm telling you, what has he
I mean,
said?
you're fully shouting.
The difference between what he has said compared to what you think he said are two completely different things. You're going off your feelings. I'm going off facts. This is
You
recorded.
think you're going off
What did he
facts?
say? And name facts. What did he say?
Okay, so he said things which are very similar to what.
No. Say what he said. Say what he said.
Okay, so
Not
he
what you
said.
think he
He
said.
said.
Say what he said. And you know what? If you don't say what he said, I'm gonna kick you off because now you're wasting my time
He said
and
he
you're
was
trying
in.
to paint a
He said,
narrative. Say what he said.
"Hello,
Say exactly
hello,
what he said, word
hi,
for word.
hello, hi."
Come with evidence.
Konnichiwa. Hello. He said.
Come with evidence.
He said that he was
Word
in an
for word.
abusive. He said he was in an abusive relationship, word for word, right?
Yeah, he's
Yes
an
or no?
Yeah, he is.
Yes or no? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he did
So
say that.
he said he was in an abusive
And what's wrong with
relationship.
that?
But
so if someone
what's wrong
comes on
with that?
Twitter and says they're
What's
in an
wrong with
abusive
that?
relationship,
Okay.
you're now pissed off because someone said
No.
they're in an abusive
Well,
relationship. Is that what you're telling me?
you're kind of not letting me finish it, dude.
No, because
regardless of whether or not
waffling
you're in
now.
a, I'm just gonna kind of talk. Regardless of whether or not you're in an abusive relationship, the way that you behave in an abusive relationship is the key point. If you raise your hand to a woman, if you physically harm a woman,
And we made that clear that we don't condone that, and that's unacceptable.
Okay, but by the end of the conversation, he still hadn't learned anything. He was talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna go away.
You're not even listening.
I was listening. I was listening very carefully. He said what he wanted you to hear.
I've listened to what everything has said, to what every woman has said on here, and I've listened to everything and I've taken it all in. He apologized for his mistakes. At the end of the day,
That's exactly what people. That's exactly what people
let me finish. We're gonna have to wait for what happens.
You've talked a lot, my dude. So
at the
that's
end of the
exactly
day,
what
but it's
people
my
who
platform.
behave
At the end
like
of the
that
day,
will say.
you know what? You're
That's the
chatting
exact
crazy.
sort of thing that people.
Shut the fuck up, fam. Don't come. This guy's moving like gal blood. How are you gonna come and manipulate? His wife has told him to come and pander to females. His wife has come and told him to pander to women tonight, boy. That's why he's on here. I can tell from his voice he didn't want to come on here. But you know what? At the end of the day, you guys are making up lies. He admitted to the errors he's made. Yeah. He also said that he admitted to being in altercations. He's also admitted to threatening to physically abuse his girlfriend, and me and that big Bombaclar MC guy, we held him accountable for it. Yeah. Now, as I said, we don't know if everything is true. We need two sides to the story, but from what we've seen today, I find it very hard to believe Octavian. I am not co-signing what he's doing. I am not defending him. You guys are basically just saying that we're creating a platform where we're not letting women talk. We let women talk. The women, the minute a woman came on here and started disrespecting me out of the blue when she was talking to Octavian, that's where I draw the line, because you're not going to come and disrespect me, yeah? And that's that. You know what? It's 3:30 right now. How much people we got here? So yeah, all your thoughts, yeah, just tweet it on hashtag harsh reality no sis, and then I'll retweet them, or you know what, I'll stay for an extra 5 minutes. All your thoughts, tweet them on hashtag harsh reality no sis, and yeah, also tweet your thoughts on there. And then I'll be having a space on Sunday. If you want to come in there and you want to talk your opinions on a topic or on this topic, you can come and tune in. And then also, if you want to retweet the space or you want other people to see it, you can do that. But at the end of the day, it's even his. You see, like even his girlfriend. She's even. You see what I'm talking. At the end of the day, like you guys are just trying to manipulate the situation. So as I said, it's 3:30 right now. Let me just see if there's anyone else. Cool. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think I'll be rising anyone else. I can't see anyone else that I'm rising up here. Cool. All right. Yeah. Good night. Good night, people. Good night. Good night.